20 years. We started as Arkansas's #1 Ram Dodge Chrysler Jeep dealer, but we've also got Ford and Toyota. And I like to think we've got the largest discounts than anybody in the state. But folks, really, if you bring us any reasonable deal right now, we're going to try to put something together. If that means us giving a little too much for your trade or selling ours for just a little too cheap or fighting for the best rate, we're going to make it happen. Check us out at redriverauto.com.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com, presented on The Zone by Rainbow Restoration. When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, damage from water, smoke, fire, or mold, let Rainbow Restoration make you whole again. ArkansasRestorationExperts.com. They restore, you recover.
On top of home and auto, Progressive protects your boat, RV, and motorcycle so you can explore the unknown.
Actually, we just take the RV to the same campground every year.
Well, maybe you can catch your own dinner on your boat.
Oh, we can actually get pizza delivered there from this brick oven place we love.
Will you at least try a new topping?
Honestly, probably not. We kind of have a go-to order.
Fine. Just bundle home or auto insurance with your outdoor vehicles with Progressive and stay protected when you go, I guess, where you've gone before. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
What if you could get access to GLP-1 weight loss treatments for just $39? With Selfie, you can access doctor-guided GLP-1 weight loss treatments and a personalized weight loss program for up to 80 to 90% less than name brand prices. 100% online, and the medication is delivered straight to your door. No long waits, no paying thousands out of pocket. Available with or without insurance. Just one simple way to get started. Text CLEAN to 797979 to see if you qualify. That's CLEAN to 797979.
Listen up if you're a plumber, real estate agent, property manager, insurance agent, or adjuster. Rainbow Restoration wants you. You're invited to their open house April 23rd from 11 till 3. Free lunch, door prizes, 7101 to Waffle Bakers Lane in North Little Rock. Specializing in water, fire, smoke, mold, asbestos, biohazard, which allows Rainbow Restoration to help you help your customers when tragic events happen. Stop by and see why they say, we restore, you recover. Find out more at rainbowrestores.com. Cabot Outdoors has your Get Ready to Save Big during the Hustler Spring Sales event through May 31st. Save up to $350 off the Raptor Series and up to $550 off the Fast Track Series zero-turn mowers at participating Hustler dealers. Hustler's engineered and tested for long-lasting performance designed to keep you mowing season after season. Visit CabotOutdoors.com. Shop the Hustler Spring Sales event today. Offer valid 4/15/26 through 5/31/26 or while quantities last. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Attention Arkansas homeowners, now is the time to replace those old, drafty, energy-wasting windows in your home. Royal Home Improvement is your trusted local source for high-performance, Energy Star-rated Thermo King windows. Beautiful, durable windows manufactured here in Arkansas, made exclusively for our southern climate. Call 1-800-565-1064 for Royal Home Improvement. Take advantage of our spring blowout sale. Save $2,500 on a house full of new windows. Ask about zero-interest financing, senior military discounts. Plus, purchase new windows now and receive a $200 Target gift card. And a bonus, call 1-800-565-1064 now and receive a $50 Amazon gift card with your estimate. Call 1-800-565-1064. Let me give you that number again, 1-800-565-1064. Or visit us online at royalwindows.com.
You're in the zone. Arkansas's longest-running midday sports talk show. Coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Now, here's your host, Justin Acri, on the Buzz Radio Network.
Feel so unlike everybody else, alone in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go. Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, not a picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% gear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots, his stocks through the roof. I heard him with that stock. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a nihilist porcupine. He's the type women wanna be with, and rappers hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, this is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth that doesn't stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best. Dedicated to what they do and give 100%. Forget Mike, nobody really.
I really like Fisher. Came out and just pounded the zone. I mean, they put up some pretty good numbers, and we didn't do a double play, or that could have been a really big inning that first inning. But I like the way we just hit the ball all over the field. You know, we went out of the zone a couple of times, and in crucial situations where we had a chance to add on to the lead. But for the most part, yeah, I mean, the team's a little bit tired. You know, coming off the weekend, traveling down here, knowing we play again Thursday night. So I thought they did a really good job of, you know, showing up mentally and playing, getting after it.
All right, welcome in. It is a wonderful Wednesday. Hope you're off to a good start. Razorbacks win last night in North Little Rock. That was Dave Van Horn speaking about the performance. And Colin Fisher, back in a starter's role last night, did a nice job, got Arkansas off to a good start. There were a lot of hard-hit balls last night. They were ringing throughout the stadium last night in front of a pretty good crowd. Not quite as jam-packed as we're used to seeing for a Dickey-Stevens Park game, but the weather looked a little iffy. I don't know that there was really any significant chance of rain later in the evening, but I think it may have scared a couple people away. And the fact that the Hogs are maybe not quite on the level, or hadn't been as some past years. But I was a little surprised, I guess, that it wasn't jam-packed. It was good. It was a little easier to move around.
Yeah, normally these games in the 501, they get jam-packed no matter what the sport is, especially baseball. So,
True.
I mean, 9,000 is not a bad attendance per se, but you have a good point. It's rather small.
I don't think there were 9,000 people there, but take some liberties. They might have sold 9,000 tickets, but I don't think there were 9,000 people there. There were a lot of empty seats. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was a good experience. It was a fun time, and wasn't particularly competitive. It was pretty well over early. It was just a matter of that they were going to get 10-run ruled, and they did in the 7th. On kind of a weird play, but anyway, 12-2 the final. Arkansas hits UAPB 13-2. Colin Fisher, 3 innings, 1 hit given up, and he struck out just 1, but very solid performance. Good to see him get on track. Hopefully that gives him a little bit of confidence. Jackson Kircher, Central Arkansas kid, through 2/3 of an inning, walked a few guys, so he had a little trouble with his control last night. Brissy came in, and Cooper Dossett closed it out. He did give up a run, but didn't matter because Arkansas ends up 10-run ruling him anyway. So the win goes to Fisher, and Reagan James was the starter for UAPB. They ended up throwing 6 guys. We kind of knew that was going to be the case when we talked to Logan Stout, their skipper, yesterday. And, again, these games are, he said it yesterday. I mean, it's plain speak. It's true. These games do not matter for a school like UAPB. Arkansas is trying to build a resume because they're at large, maybe, I don't know if they're at large is in question at this point with their RPI and everything else, but you certainly want to win these games. It doesn't mean a hill of beans for UAPB. They need to win their conference tournament. So, it's a little different scenario.
A little bit.
Got some basketball news tacked on to yesterday. We knew that Arkansas had already added one, the kid from Furman, and they also have landed this guard, Jeremiah Wilkinson. We'll ask Joe Klein about him when he comes in. Averaged over 17 a game last year. So he and Cooper Bowser, part of the Arkansas roster for the coming season, according to reports. He started 21 out of 31 for the Bulldogs, talking about Wilkinson now. 17 points, couple boards, 1.7 assists, and 49 steals, so he does it defensively as well. But still looking for that big beefcake, like a 6'10", 245 guy. And there are a few out there still, so we'll see what they nail down.
We need Shaq 2 out there, is what you're saying.
I don't think he's available.
not Shaq. Shaq 2.
I don't think there's anybody quite that big
right.
available. But,
he was, 7'1"?
I think they definitely need to add some more size. They've added some more size. I read a report from Richard Davenport this morning to the 27 class, and I don't know how to pronounce this kid's name. His name is Paul. His last name is Osaruyi. Osaruyi. O-S-A-R-U-Y-I. O-S-A-R-U-Y-I.
Call him Paulo.
Paul O. There you go. I like that. Anyway, he is apparently planning to visit Arkansas. Not necessarily committed, but hopefully they can get him on campus. There's a lot of schools that are after this kid. 6'10", 225. Going to visit North Carolina. He's been linked to basically every major school in the country. So at least Arkansas is getting a visit. So hopefully Coach Cal can put on a good show. Let's see what else is happening today. We got a number of guests coming up, and Joe Klein is a little late. When Joe texts me and says, "Hey, I'll be there, but I'm going to be a little late because I'm picking up food," I'm like, "All right, take your time."
There better be a lot when he walks in, too.
I think there'll be plenty.
Good.
Carson Brumbaugh will join us bottom of the hour. We'll get his thoughts on the Razorback performance over the weekend with the sweep, and also what his thoughts were about last night, and then the look ahead to Georgia this weekend. That starts tomorrow, by the way. That series, first pitch is at 7 tomorrow up in Fayetteville, 6 o'clock on Friday, and then Saturday's game's at 1. Red White Report brought to you by UAMS Health Ortho Now. Coming up a little later, we'll talk some more hoops and more baseball and such. We'll hear more from Dave Van Horn. Susan usually joins us during the week to talk about the entertainment and the entertainer's guide, but we got crossed up yesterday, and so she's not going to be able to make it today, but she's going to send her fine husband, Cliff Prowse, to come in, and that gentleman will join us, and we'll go through some of the things happening with them. I got a chance to see them this weekend down at Oaklawn and caught just the very, very end of their set. What's on tap a little bit later, thanks to Flyway Brewing, and we're going to actually revisit a few things from the Masters. There were a couple things we never got to. Also, a special edition of Game Balls and Jockstraps. I got a couple of special game balls to hand out. Hi, Joe Klein. Welcome.
J.A., how are you, man?
Buddy, I'm great. Got to go to the game last night, and the writing was on the wall pretty early, but Arkansas did what they needed to do.
Yeah, they're turning it around a little bit, man. It's good to see. I mean, it's a long year, but it's good to see it kind of trending in the right direction. It wasn't trending the right direction there for a while, but it looks like hope springs eternal.
That's right. Well, I will check me back at 4 o'clock on Saturday, and I'll tell you how I feel.
Yeah, no kidding.
So you got the league-leading Georgia Bulldogs coming to town. Wes Johnson, the Sherwood, Arkansas native, leading the Bulldogs to a really good start here, and so we'll look forward to seeing Arkansas and Georgia go at it this weekend.
I mean, it's just a fun time of year for baseball. I mean, especially the SEC, because you're like, oh, we swept Alabama, man, everything's great. Oh, Georgia's coming to town, and then it's kind of the SEC mantra in all their sports is, that you don't have a lot of time to enjoy anything because here comes the next beast down the road.
Well, it would have been better, or worse rather, if Arkansas had lost 2 of 3 or 3 of 3 last weekend, so we feel a little better going into this weekend. I mean, look, we knew going in, and we kept saying it, but at some point you got to show up and do it, that they've got plenty of talent, and Dave Van Horn will push the right buttons and get the pieces put in the right place and completely revamp the lineup from a rotation standpoint. And then, the offensive guys have had a little bit of inconsistency, but you've got different guys who can step up, and they've had their moments. It's just a matter of, can you get them a little more consistent?
Yeah, you just like the resiliency, and you always like Van Horn's message, because his message is, look, you got to show up and you got to play. And the thing that's good about Arkansas is more times than not, they have a roster to where if you can't get it done, there's a guy behind you that is worth a look.
Yep.
And so again, that is always great for teams when you have competition within your team for spots, because it keeps everybody on edge. It keeps everybody coming in every day, knowing they got to put in the work because the guy is pressing them behind. And again, I think some of that is kind of starting to show itself a little bit for the baseball Hogs.
Absolutely. Some moves happening in basketball, Joe. Carter Knox apparently going to Louisville. And just curious what your thoughts are about leaving to go there. Again, their program has rebounded back to maybe not championship form, but at least respectability after a couple tough seasons.
Well, they're very analytical. He's a big time. I mean, everybody does it, but he is. They are kind of Alabama-ish. They want to push it, shoot threes, and do those kind of things. So I know they got a couple of good players in the portal. I think they got the kid from Kansas. Somebody was telling me the other day he might be going there, the center. I don't know. And then a really good guard from Oregon. And so I think he's a good player. Yeah. I would have loved to see him play, but I think he is looking at three. Really, I think he's looking at the same scenario he had last year.
Yeah.
And Cal brings in talent, and he plays. If you're playing good, he's going to play you. If freshman or somebody behind you is playing better, and so I don't think the competition on the roster will be as severe. They'll still be good. He's going to have to play good, but Cal just seems to have his 8 or 9 guys that are really competitive, and if you don't play well, you can kind of see what happened to Carter last year, and I think he's a little leery of that happening again.
Well, if he hadn't gotten injured, he would have had a significant role throughout the season.
I agree.
The other thing is, who's the comp for him? Who do they have on this roster that's Carter Knox like?
I agree. No.
I mean, he's a 6'6", 6'7" guy, physical, athletic. They don't have a dude like that right now. I mean, J.J. Andrews is super athletic, but I don't think of him as necessarily like – I think Carter can be a 7-8 rebound guy per game.
Absolutely. No, and you heard the message all last year from Cal over and over again, and Carter was a guy a little bit that would if he didn't score, he'd go into a funk. Mm-hmm. And you kept hearing the message, just play. Just play. I can live with you not making shots. I can't live with you not rebounding, not playing D, not moving the ball. I can't live with you not doing those things. If you're taking good shots and missing them, I can live with it. And Carter would get into a little bit of funk to where all of those things would go away.
Yeah. And
that can't happen. So hopefully it's a good. I really like him. Again, I'm sad he's leaving. I wish he would have stayed. But
yeah.
I mean, you never know the money situation on any.
Well, that was the other piece. Yeah, how much is Louisville paying? And maybe they're willing to step up a little more because they need a guy like that, maybe more than Arkansas does right now. What did you think of the announcements yesterday on the two that are coming in?
I like them.
Okay.
I watched. It's funny. I watched Furman in their conference tournament.
Okay.
And I loved that big kid.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure it was him until I saw his picture in the paper this morning.
Okay.
Because he had a brother. I knew his brother was playing as a freshman, and I liked him. I mean, he was. He's not the kid from Georgia, but he plays a physical. He's a little light, but he'll bang a little more, than what we had last year. I think. Mm-hmm. I think he can do some things around the rim. No disrespect to Pringle at all. I would be surprised if he's not a upgrade from that. I think he could be more consistent. I think he could be a 8 to 10, 4 to 7 rebound guy a game. Given he finishes good, he catches. He's got good size. I was surprised that it said he was only 215 because he looked bigger than that. And,
well, maybe they can put a little on between now and then.
And I like Wilkinson. He's a scorer. He can really.
Did you have some Georgia games this year? I assume.
No, I watched them though.
Okay.
But I watched them a lot. And
how does that role fit with the guys they got coming in?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be competition. I mean, he's going to be, again, you never know what you got with freshmen coming in. He can shoot it. He can score it. He's a scorer. He's again more established. Again, Smith, Andrews. I think the big question on them is physically they're there. But again, there's an adjustment. And shooting that nowadays is such a, are they going to be, they don't have to be great shooters, but are they going to be able to shoot 35% from the three and play the wing and the guard positions? This guy's shown he can do that in SEC play.
Yeah, well, he had 50 steals too.
Yeah, he's a good player. I mean, he was Georgia's best player in my opinion.
Yep.
With him and you could make the argument he was their best player.
Okay.
So had a little bit of injury issues. came up with a hamstring a couple times that when they really needed him to play. That people questioned his toughness. Again, fair or unfair, but that's how it is. And so we'll see though. But I like it. I was surprised that everybody goes in the portal nowadays. So it was kind of surprised, but surprised he got away from them because he really. If you're going to offer somebody again, and you never know the dynamics of the team, and the this and that, and you never know the money that was being offered. But was surprised he got away.
Yeah. Again, yeah, the financials are always a big part of the puzzle for sure. All right, last night in the NBA, we had a couple of really competitive games. Hornets sneak one out over the Heat in overtime, 127-126. And Joe's old team, Portland, knocked off the Suns in Phoenix last night, 114-110.
That surprised me a little bit. I was trying to watch that game. I made it to about the start of the fourth quarter. But Portland has really kind of turned the corner a little bit. They were, especially with everything that happened to start the year with their coach, and they were pretty abysmal first 6 weeks of the year, and they're very young, but they've really, Thiago Splitter has done a really nice job. They've turned it around. They got some good size. I mean, I don't see them being a threat to anybody moving forward, but it's a nice step for them. And was surprised. I mean, the Hornets have been kind of coming all year, but the Heat kind of have that Heat swag and Heat that. But yeah, I mean, that was a hell of a game, a big score, high scoring game.
What were your thoughts on the Melo play at the end?
It's Melo.
Dirty? You're the commissioner. Fine, suspended, neither?
Well, I mean, I'm coming from an era where it's.
I know, but it's not that era anymore.
I would think they would fine him.
Also, it is amazing to me, and I realized he was a little off balance. I was telling Christian, if I was on the floor, and I'm not the strongest guy in the world, and he's not the biggest, strongest guy in the league, but you put yourself on one leg, and I pull your heel as hard as I can, you're not falling down.
Yeah.
It was a weird play.
Yeah.
I was like, first of all, who thinks to do that? And secondly, physically, I don't know how you do it.
I think because I don't know that, again, I don't follow it like Christian and everybody else does. I don't think he has a precedent of being that kind of player.
Yeah.
And so I think that's going to save him.
You're saying if Draymond had done that, it'd be different?
Yeah, he'd be suspended.
Okay. Speaking of Draymond, they are playing tonight, Golden State at L.A. This year, those two have played 4 times. The Clippers have won 3 of the 4. L.A.'s favored tonight. Then the 76ers are hosting Orlando tonight. And the Sixers have won 2 out of 3 between those two this year. How do you feel about the format with this whole? I think it's a little confusing for those of us who are casual NBA fans. I don't mind more games. I don't mind more relevant games. I don't mind giving teams that are 9 and 10 a chance to get in to a slot and make it to the postseason. But my thing is always kind of like baseball, and basketball's the same. You played 82 games. That's enough for me. But how do you like it? I mean, are you okay with this thing? I mean, we're kind of used to it now. It's been
I mean,
while,
if you're a 9 or a 10, you love it because you get you're out of the playoffs and you get a chance to win one game and get further into the playoffs, whereas you would be doing nothing. But again, it's kind of like you played 82 games and maybe did some good things, and you don't have a good game and your season's over. Mm-hmm. Whereas instead of having a 2 or 3 game or best of 5 or best of 7 to kind of work it. So, I mean, I can see. I think I'm with you. I think the more teams you have in the hunt for something, the better. But again, I love the article this morning I read about the Warriors. The guy was. I don't know if you read it, but he basically said, lose the game. Just it's over.
They don't need.
I mean, it's like
it's time to break up the
well, no,
dynasty.
he's just like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
He goes, okay, you beat the Clippers, and you're basically fighting so that you can get 2 games against Oklahoma City at home, and they can beat the hell out of you. That's basically what he wrote.
Well, anybody that's playing Oklahoma City is probably going to get that anyway.
And so that they're just and they're in that Golden State's in that awful spot to where you're you're good. You're the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. You're good, but you're not good enough to get a number one pick. But you're in quandary all the time, and so they're kind of at the point with Steph and all this, and you never want to do that because he's such a transformationally,
yeah.
But it's kind of like if you don't get some studs around him, this is your lot.
You're right. Hornets will play the Sixers Magic winner, and the Clippers Warriors winner gets the Suns tomorrow. And then, again, it's confusing for a lot of us that don't understand the format. But we get into a full slate of games on Saturday: Raptors, Cavs, Timberwolves, Nuggets, Hawks, and Knicks. Rockets and Lakers.
The Reeves and Luka thing. Are they done, or are they kind of keeping that questionable?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if those two guys don't play, that's going to be
I haven't seen a thing lately, but I thought for sure they had a shot to come back for the playoffs, but I don't know at what point. So.
Right.
All right, let's take a break. It is 10:28. Appreciate you tuning in. Joe Klein's here. We'll talk to Carson Brumbaugh on the other side of the break. Trip Keeter in. So if you call 501-661-1037, you get the incredible privilege to talk to Trip. I mean, what a deal for you.
That's some high praise.
You're not really worthy.
No.
You're not worthy. You're just not. Wow, there's a lot on there. Okay. Let me tell you about our friends at FanDuel. Speaking of this, how about this NBA deal going right now? FanDuel's got a thing called Play-In Palooza for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets every day of the play-in tournament. So that means today. All you have to do is place a live bet using your Play-In Palooza token, and then you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. Don't just watch the NBA play-in tournament from the sidelines. Visit FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get in on the action. Guess what? The play-in just got a whole lot more interesting, didn't it? Don't forget to enter the Play-In Palooza for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. Play your game with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA. You got to be 21 and up and present here in Arkansas. There's no purchase necessary, opt-in requirement, limit one entry. Profit Boost bonus issued as a non-withdrawable Profit Boost token. Prizes issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets expire 7 days after receipt. Gambling problem, 1-800-GAMBLER. We're back with Carson Brumbaugh after the break.
Carson Brumbaugh joins the zone each week courtesy of Pinnacle Parties. Bounce houses, tents, tables, and everything in between. Take your party to the Pinnacle. Find them online at pinnacleparties.com.
This is Sports Center.
Last night saw the beginning of the NBA play-in tournament as the Trailblazers beat the Suns 114-110, and in overtime, the Hornets beat the Heat 127-126. Tonight we'll see more play-in tournament action. The 76ers will host the Magic at 6:30, and at 9 o'clock, the Clippers will host the Warriors. Both games will be streamed on Prime Video. And last night, Razorback Baseball saw an in-state victory at Dickey-Stevens Park, defeating Arkansas Pine Bluff 12-2 in the 7-inning run rule game. This is the Hogs' 5th consecutive win, and they played away from Baum-Walker Stadium for the 8th time in 9 games. Now the Hogs have another quick turnaround. This time they're playing in Fayetteville, taking on number 5 Georgia. The series starts tomorrow night on Jackie Robinson Day at 7 p.m. Tomorrow's game will be televised on ESPNU. I'm Trip Keeter for the Buzz Radio Network.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Wednesday on Out of Bounds, we'll talk some Diamond Hogs. Arkansas taking on UAPB at Dickey-Stevens Park in North Little Rock Tuesday night. We'll recap that game and start looking ahead to the Georgia series. Kevin Bohannon from hogsports.com will join us with much more on the Diamond Hogs. Plus, we'll talk NBA playoffs and a whole lot more. Join us for Out of Bounds. Joe and I will be here from 1 to 4.
Golf is a game of precision and power. Every detail matters. The same must be true for luxury. Genesis delivers with every stroke of craftsmanship, every stitch of quality, and every surge of performance. During the Genesis Signature event, get 0.99% financing on a new GV80 or GV70. Experience the Genesis GV80 or GV80 Coupe for yourself at Genesis of Conway.
The future of luxury today.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Come to Robert Irwin Jewelers and experience the RIJ Way, now with 2 locations in the area, McCain Mall or the Pleasant Ridge Town Center off of Cantrell Road next to the Fresh Market. Bigger, brighter diamonds, better prices, Robert Irwin Jewelers, or online at rijewelers.com.
We got the big deals.
Steve, I think it's time to clean out our used car inventory, so we're slashing prices on everything from 4Runners, Wranglers, Broncos, F-150s, and more. Right now, we're doing sales tax paid on all pre-owned vehicles, and I've talked to the banks, and they are saying yes to 0 down.
We'll clear these vehicles out fast, so folks don't waste time. The best will go first.
Come see us today at the Big Lot, Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram, Alcoa Road in Benton.
Floyd Seafood on Kill Avenue in Sherwood has live Louisiana crawfish. Place your orders by 2 p.m. Thursday for weekend boils. Floyd's also has a store full of Cajun goodies. Floyd Seafood in Sherwood, your homesick Cajun headquarters for live crawfish. Order by 2 p.m. Thursday.
You are back in the zone. Coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio.
Hogs were levitating last night, and they 10-run ruled UAPB, 12-2 the final, and now they get Georgia. So pretty tough test coming up this weekend, and we'll talk more about that in a second with Carson Brumbaugh. Segment's brought to you in part by our friends at the law offices of Alan LeVar. And if you're heading up to Fayetteville this weekend, hopefully you arrive safely, but if you have an issue with someone who is driving irresponsibly, erratically, or poorly, generally, you call LeVar. Hurt in a car, you call LeVar. Real Arkansas lawyers, not a call center. Alan LeVar and his team will handle all the insurance companies that you have to deal with, yours or theirs or both, so you don't have to. In LeVar Law, if you're hurt and you can't travel, they'll actually come and meet you where you are. They've been doing this a long time, and if you call them, you're going to get answers without worrying about the cost. You can speak openly about your case, and you know that your privacy is protected. If you're hurt in a car, call LeVar. Thank me later. Trust me. They've been doing this for 30 years. LeVar Law, Injury, and Accident Lawyers. They're Arkansas built. They're Arkansas trusted. And the consultation's always free, which is really cool. It's always confidential, which is very important. And there's no fee unless they win, which everybody loves. Hurt in a car, call LeVar. All right, let's head to the Hill and talk to Carson Brumbaugh, who is standing by. Joe Klein's in the house as well. Joe always kind to come hang out and usually brings food as well, which is really, really appreciated, Joe. Appreciate it.
Just for you, Justin. I don't do it for anybody else, just for you.
What about Tripp? You don't do it for Tripp?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's very appreciative, too. Tripp, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
So nice to be appreciated.
It really is. What did you bring in today, by the way, before we go to Carson?
Man, I got a Philly cheese. I got a burger. I got a wrap. What's down here?
So I got a blackened chicken sandwich in there, too.
That's what I really wanted. Did you take it?
I was about to.
No, chicken sandwich, Philly cheese steak, and a blackened chicken wrap.
Oh.
Got a wrap, blackened chicken in a wrap, and blackened chicken in a sandwich.
All right.
So I was thinking about you guys.
Thank you, buddy.
was. You could tell by how I had to look and see what we brought.
It's very, very well thought out. I appreciate it.
It's time to catch up with Razorback shortstop Carson Brumbaugh.
BO2. Hammond fists it back up the middle. A rambling ball behind the bag. Picked up and fired to first in time. Brumbaugh was there to make the play, and it's the second out of the inning.
The SEC Preseason Freshman of the Year from Edmond, Oklahoma is #1 in your program and #1 in the zone. Brumbaugh joins us each week courtesy of Pinnacle Parties. Take your party to the pinnacle with Pinnacle Parties. You can book your next celebration at 501-951-4234 or pinnacleparties.com. Now, let's head to the Hill and talk to Carson Brumbaugh.
Carson, welcome back. What's going on?
Not too much. How are y'all doing?
We're all right, buddy. He is joining us on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline. Always good to have him on, get us a little insight into what's going on in Fayetteville. Coach said after the game last night that guys were a little tired. Again, very emotional weekend. You go over and you sweep Alabama, and then you knock off UAPB. If you're tired, I guess winning in 7 innings is always helpful so you can get back home earlier. But it's obviously been a pretty good turnaround here. What do you think the keys have been for your team other than the reshuffled rotation?
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it. Just Friday night, being able to have Deeds go out there and set the tone for us. And, it took us a little while to get going Friday night, but just to be able to keep us in the game and keep it within punching distance. And then when we finally ended up breaking through there in the 8th, I feel like that kind of got us going downhill into Saturday. And just all along, the whole weekend, honestly, just really good starting pitching. And even out of the bullpen, just those guys did an amazing job just keeping it close and kept giving us opportunities. And then we finally ended up breaking through there. I'm
assuming you faced Deeds some in practice, I guess in camp at least. What's the key to him? What's impressive about him? He's sort of established himself as your ace at this point.
Yeah, I told people the first time I faced him, I told him, I was telling everyone, that's the best pitcher I've ever faced, and it's not even close. He might not be in the first round right now, but I promise you by the end of the year he will be, as long as he stays healthy. It was he has everything, the height, the pitcher build. Especially when he has all of his pitches for strikes, he's damn near unhittable. I think that establishing that cutter that he's got has been huge for him, especially because it has something to play off of his big curveball as well as his fastball that when he throws it, when he reaches back for is 96, 98. Mm-hmm. So that's hard enough to hit on its own, along with all the other pitches that he has. He's special for sure.
Absolutely. So, it's interesting because we saw some guys role shift, and Fisher came out of the pen this weekend, and then he goes back into a starter role last night. Gackle out of the pen this weekend, had one, very solid outing. One, he I thought the first outing control issues a little bit, but, wasn't bad by any means. You've pitched, and obviously you played a position as well, but as a pitcher, in your mind, how hard is it shifting back and forth between starter and a guy coming out of the pen?
Yeah, I think for pitchers, it's more of a mental thing. I think me being a position player, like you said, I don't think too much of it because it's just you're still pitching. There's no difference in my opinion. But I think the way that they look at the game, it's a totally different role. And I think that, Gackle has had some problems starting, and even last year he got moved to the pen, and he was just as you guys saw, he's just a completely different pitcher. And I think that's what the coaches are trying to get out of him this year, too. I mean, obviously he has everything that you need to be a good pitcher, but for some reason it's just that much better out of the bullpen. So I think maybe for him it's a mental thing, mm-hmm. and he just feels more comfortable out of the bullpen. So if that's going to help us win, then that's what we're going to do.
Well, it's certainly working. And last night was impressive. I was telling the listeners that didn't make it over there last night or weren't listening to the broadcast, they couldn't hear it. There were some very, very hard-hit balls. A lot of guys got the act last night. Aloy had 3 out of 4 last night, had 4 ribbies, and had a few other guys or a couple other guys that had multiple hit games. Kojal was really good last night with a couple RBI, and same for Nolan Souza. So it was good to see all those guys, kind of rock it last night. And, again, getting out of there early, not a bad deal when you've got Georgia not on Friday but on Thursday. So relatively quick turnaround. Again, still maybe catching your breath a little bit from the Alabama series. I love what Coach Van Horn said. He basically was like, great job, yada, yada, yada. And then at the end, he's like, let's get out of here. So, I'm sure you guys were ready to get back home. It's got to be nice to be back at home this weekend. So what can you tell us about Georgia? And I think all of us know at this point they're leading the league. So what else can you tell us?
They're a really good team, especially offensively. They can really swing the bats. They ran into Florida last weekend in Georgia, and when we saw Florida come in here, we thought that was one of the best pitching staffs that we've faced all year. So I think Florida got Georgia in that same sort of thinking because Georgia's hitting close to 100 home runs, and they didn't hit a single home run against Florida. So I think maybe that can give us some momentum rolling into the weekend, especially us coming off of our series. And I think the SEC this year is just the talent is really, really similar across the board. So honestly, it's just like momentum and rolling into guys like at the right time. So I think after the weekend that we had versus Bama and the weekend that Georgia had, I think like we're rolling into some guys at the right time. So I mean, we have all the confidence in the world that Georgia's going to come in here and leave pretty disappointed. So nothing's going to change that, and we just got to get back to work this week and figure out what we got to do to take care of Georgia this weekend.
Last thing, Carson, we'll let you go. Again, Carson Brumbaugh joining us on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline, brought to you by Pinnacle Parties. Our buddies up in Conway, they still get that discount available for those of you who use the code, and we'll talk about that in a second. But when you said 100 home runs, I had to look it up. I was like, there's no way they've already got 100. Oh, my God, they have 100 home runs already. That's incredible. They've only given up 37 this year, so they have definitely been dominating with the big ball this year, and hopefully that all comes to an end this weekend. But what about for you? Are you trending more towards mound or position, or what's the latest for you personally?
Yeah, I'm still working at both. I think last night could have been an opportunity for me to get some sort of opportunity, but I woke up and I was super sick, so I didn't even get to go, which sucked. But, I mean, yeah, I've still been working at both, throwing bullpens and hitting. I think just whichever opportunity presents itself first is where I'll go. I don't think I'm leaning one way or another.
Well, look forward to seeing you this weekend. I'll be up tomorrow. We're doing our show up there on Friday. I'll be at the game tomorrow night. Looking forward to that, and I know the fans are as well. And I've got a friend, and Carson, you know all too well. I mean, people are a little fickle. Baseball fans are pretty understanding, I think, and they're pretty spoiled too at Arkansas. Let's be real; they've had a lot of really good teams over the years. And there's a friend of mine that has season tickets, and she and her husband got a little frustrated, and she's like, "I'm done." This is before the Alabama series. Then I saw her last night at the game in North Little Rock. I was like, "Oh, we're back, are we? I thought you were finished." So I think you've re-engaged some of those people that were a little frustrated. But again, I may say frustrated. What I really mean is spoiled. We've had it so good for so long, and you guys make it look so easy all the time that you face a little adversity early on, and people get a little bit disappointed or frustrated. But it's like, hey, we knew all along. We've been talking about it since week one. This is a really talented group. It's just a matter of getting the right guys in the right spots. And was there any doubt that Dave Van Horn would figure it out?
Yeah, for sure. We knew this group was special when we had it in the fall. We know we have all the talent we need. It's just a matter of coming together and figuring it out. That's why everyone loves baseball so much, is because you play so many games, and it's so easy for people to see like a small stretch of games and think the season's completely over.
Right.
All it takes is one good week to turn the entire season around. And, I mean, I think we're trending down that path for sure.
I think there's no doubt. Keep it rolling this weekend, man. Good luck. Hope to see you up in Fayetteville, and appreciate the time. Feel better. Did we lose him? Apparently so. He's like, I'm out.
I'm good.
He's like, I got to go to rehab. I got to get cleaned up here. Whatever I'm dealing. I don't know if it's allergies or he like stomach illness or what. Not rehab. I said rehab. I mean, he's going to see the doctor or whatever he's got to do there to get cleaned up there and back up and available. So yeah, I'll be curious to see if his next appearance is on the mound or in the field. But he's got a bright future, and I'm glad that we've, again, he's not playing really right now, but getting some inroads with him now, and he will be playing at some point. He'll be a key piece, if not this year, then in the years to come. Let's go to the phone real quick here, get JW in. When we get back to it, we're going to talk a little Masters. I'm sure you enjoyed watching it this weekend.
Loved it.
I got a little more, I don't want to call it fallout. I've got a few more things that we never got to yesterday and the day before about the Masters. There were some great sound bites that came out of it, a little more insight from Rory, too, on what got him on track for that Sunday round, so we'll talk about all that. What's up, JW?
Hey, man. I was calling about the Georgia kid.
Yep.
So I went and looked at his highlights and his scoring and minutes per play and all that, especially against better teams and SEC teams. And he's at the beginning of the season or whatever, he was great. He was really, really, really good. But towards the end of the season, his time fell off tremendously in his scoring. So my question is, I tried to find anything on it. Did he have an injury or something to have his time taken away? I think even in the first game they played in the tournament was like 6 minutes or something like that. So I was just wondering what was going on there, and I'll hang up and listen.
Thanks, man. Joe?
To my knowledge, and again, I wasn't, but I remember, I know he played 6 minutes in the tournament game, and I'm not sure, but there was another late season game, I think a big game, because Jimmy was doing the game, we were talking about it, and I think he just pulled up with a hamstring or said something. His hamstring was tight or something, and it was kind of, I think it was frustrating to the Georgia coaching staff.
Yeah.
And so again, I don't know the details. I think there was some frustration from the coaching staff with him a little bit, and again, yeah, he's exactly right. No, he was killing it early on. I mean, they didn't play a very good non-conference, but they got into conference play and did some really good things, and he was killing it. And then he kind of, for whatever reason, had spurts towards the end, but wasn't as consistent as he was early on.
Hi, Savage. What's up?
What's going on, fellas? Hey, Joe, real quick. I mean, why do you think Arkansas parted ways with Carter Knox? One time, or he saw some better players coming in, or what's your thoughts on that? I'm gonna get off. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was you never know, Savage, the money thing. So you got to always lead with that. I mean, you don't know what Louisville offered, what Arkansas was offering, and things like that. But I
think money is leading people's decisions, Joe?
Yeah.
It's the first time in history that's ever happened.
Amazing. But I just think he was a little frustrated this year, and I think he wanted a fresh start. I think Louisville plays a brand that is not that Arkansas didn't. I mean, he had ample opportunities here, but he was injured, had some inconsistent play, and basically got taken out of the starting lineup and got put on the bench a little bit, probably because of Malik Thomas, and they're bringing in a bunch of new guys this year. So again, I don't know. I think they probably just said, look, I want to have a fresh start, and I want to try something new. And I think he looked at the opportunity at Louisville, and that's why you leave. The opportunity and the money at Louisville, he felt was better than the opportunity and the money at Arkansas. And I think, Cal, I'm sure Cal had the opportunity to say, hey, we'll give you, you're getting that, we give it. And Cal might have been like, this is our offer.
Right.
And so if you can get something better, I'm all for you. But let us know. And so.
All right, quick timeout. We'll come back and we'll talk a little more about what happened over the weekend with Big Joe. Arkansas law enforcement officials have announced they are conducting a drug-impaired driving enforcement blitz throughout the state from the 17th through the 20th of this month. So if you feel different, you drive different, drive high, get a DWI, and I think we need to continue to reiterate that even though it may be something that's a prescription med you get from a doctor, perfectly legal, that doesn't mean you should be driving while you're taking said medicine. They've got an intensified effort to crack down on drug-impaired driving, and officers will be stopping anyone under suspicion of drug-impaired driving. During the drive high, get a DWI blitz here in the state. Officers will intensify enforcement of drug-impaired driving laws like drunk driving. Drug driving is illegal in all 50 states and Puerto Rico and D.C. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we let go on in D.C., let's be real, but this is not one of them. So, lots of things that are allowed. This is not. So be smart. Look out for yourself, for the people in your car, and for those who are out on Arkansas roadways. And again, the officers don't necessarily want to arrest you and take you to jail, but by golly, if you're driving impaired, they certainly will. 10:50. Back in a sec.
Brewski's is serving it up early with lunch and happy hour kicking off at 11 every single day. Catch every pitch, every hit with your home for college baseball all season long with wall-to-wall TVs and game sound on. And don't forget, it's crawfish season at Brewski's North every Thursday at 6 p.m. for hot, fresh crawfish with all the fixins. Served till it's gone. Brewski's Pub and Grub, your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for.
the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. To celebrate their partnership with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, your Arkansas Chevy dealers are giving away a 2027 Chevy Silverado 1500. For complete rules and to register to win, current Arkansas Game and Fish license holders should visit ChevySweepstakes.com/Arkansas Truck Hunt or see your Arkansas's best Chevy dealer for more details. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents 18 years or older who reside in Arkansas. Contest ends 12/31/26. Void where prohibited.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Get $250 on us with your first $25 wager.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Randy Rainwater from Drive Time Sports. Wednesday, when Rick Schaefer and I bring in some great guests, Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen, Kevin Bohannon, Hogsports.com's Trey Biddy, thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway, Bart Reed, thanks to Martin Orthopedics, NFL agent and guru Chris Turnage. See you Wednesday on 1037 The Buzz.
You're back in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio with your host, Justin Acri, on the Buzz Radio Network.
Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget.
I know Jack Nicklaus said something to you here at the practice facility before your opening round. What did he tell you?
No effing double bogeys. Apparently he thought I made too many last year.
When Jack Nicklaus gives you direction, you must take it, and you certainly did. Jack, that was amazing advice you gave Rory.
Here in Butler Cabin, I get to ask the question, was that an accurate quote?
It's pretty accurate, yes.
I didn't know Jack used such salty language.
Jack.
Keep it
I
up.
like it.
I did too.
Salty Jack.
Salty Jack, allegedly. Anyway, 11:54 back in the zone. Joe Klein here. Kind of recapping a couple things left over from the Masters. Again, I think the whole golf world was wowed by Rory's performance, and going back to back is hard. Again, it wasn't the most impressive performance we've ever seen by a winner at the Masters, but it was very incredible to see somebody go back to back, and the trouble he got himself out of on 18 was impressive as well. Fred Couples has been there, done that, and had some thoughts on Rory's performance and the conditions at Augusta, which everybody talked about him being tougher than usual.
I think they want it like this. I know the John Rahms and the Schefflers and the Spieths and the Rorys. And by the way, Rory may never lose this thing again after last year. I mean, I said that on about the 12th hole to my caddy. And then he birdied, I think, a couple coming in. But, he's really good. He hits it so solid.
Yes, he does. A little from Rory here as well in a second. But first off, Kevin Kisner, who is the guy that gave my favorite quote. We were talking about it yesterday. He's the guy who was asked years ago, you think you can win every tournament you enter? And he says, no. So they said, well, why do you play then? He said, because they pay a lot of money for 20th. I like Kevin Kisner. He's a truth teller. And there is a false narrative going around that, Rory had some kind of special advantage because he played Augusta a lot before the Masters. Well, it turns out it's baloney because everybody who's invited to play can play before the Masters.
Yeah.
Within reason. I mean, you're not going to be able to play every single day, maybe.
You can't take up residence in Butler Cabin, but...
Right. But within reason. This is Kisner basically shooting down the nonsense.
Well, as soon as you get your invitation, you're a welcome guest. Obviously, you just have to call and set it up with the pro shop. I've heard that they've told you how many times you can come. Like if somebody's coming every week, every day, that they're like, all right, bud, like you've been here 15 times. That's enough for this leading up to it. I can guarantee you they're not going to tell the defending champion, like, hey, you can't bring your G650 up here on Tuesday morning and leave Tuesday afternoon every day this week. I don't think it really matters. And when Rory's mentioned that, I don't think he means like he's been up there 20 times in the last 3 weeks. I think he means like I came up here 4 times leading up. And And one of the days I played over there, he was there. He literally just played 18 holes and had lunch. He did do exactly what he said, and who cares how many times he went? I mean, everybody else can go just as much as they want. They just can't beat him. And I would look at Rory this week with like a B- to a B+ game and still won the Masters. That whole thing, Trent, to your point, I don't think it matters at all. I thought it was the dumbest argument I've ever seen in my life.
I like that.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Rory's turnaround on Sunday with the driver. What led to it? How did it come to pass? We'll talk about that in the next hour.
You want my analysis on that?
No. I want Rory's analysis. CW, what's up?
Hey, I was just going to ask a question. Did you notice all the look like divots in the field at Dickie Stevens last night?
Yes, I did. I don't know what the scoop.
What is going on?
I don't know. I think Sergio Garcia went out there and took his driver and maybe went to work a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like he was on the tee too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Well, in a professional ballpark, that's just kind of something that just kind of caught my eye. I was like, I didn't know if maybe the grass had some kind of infection or something that was killing the grass, but it was just weird to see.
It was. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, CW. They've had some issues over there with sinkholes and things of that nature. I don't know if that's related or not, but their staff, I know, is busting it to try to make that place look great all the time. And so I don't know, but I'll look into it and see if I can find something out. But I appreciate the call.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Up against it, Red-White Report coming up after the break. Big Joe Klein's here for a while. And Trip Keeter in with us as well. If you want to join us, 501-661-1037.
Seafood on Kill Avenue in Sherwood has live Louisiana crawfish. Place your orders by 2 p.m. Thursday for weekend boils. Floyd's also has a store full of Cajun goodies. Floyd Seafood in Sherwood, your homesick Cajun headquarters for live crawfish. Order by 2 p.m. Thursday.
Ray Tucker with good news for enthusiasts of Triumph motorcycles. Honda of North Little Rock now carries the legendary classics and cutting-edge rides. We have the Bonneville Bobber, Daytona 600, the TF450X, the Stunning Ever Special Edition, and the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. You get the idea. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Join Roger, Baz, and Justin for breakfast Friday when they take Morning Mayhem to 270 Grill in Poen. The fun starts at 6 with Morning Mayhem and 103.7 The Buzz.
World champion of what?
103.7 The Buzz, your world champions of sports radio.
Don't get me wrong.
KABZ Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Attorney General Tim Griffin has filed a notice to appeal the ruling that blocked Ten Commandments displays in public school. A federal judge ruled the law to require all public school classrooms and libraries to display a version of the biblical Ten Commandments was unconstitutional. The ruling ordered several school districts to take them down, but only districts that were part of the lawsuit. For now, the law remains in effect for all other schools. AG Tim Griffin formally filed his notice of appeal yesterday. And a case of the bird flu has been confirmed in Clay County. The Arkansas Department of Agriculture says testing confirmed the case in a commercial poultry flock. The farm is being quarantined right now. Poultry farms nearby are asked to look for signs of HPAI while following biosecurity practices. Sick or dead birds can be reported to the Agriculture Department's hotline. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Warm and breezy today. We'll have a high of 83, a south-southwest wind at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It'll be partly cloudy to mostly cloudy. Now tonight, there is a chance of showers and thunderstorms. That's a 60% chance of rain. Overnight, we'll drop down to 64 degrees. Tomorrow, still a 40% chance of showers and storms and a high of 84. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Come to Robert Irwin Jewelers and experience the RIJ way, now with 2 locations in the area, McCain Mall or the Pleasant Ridge Town Center off of Cantrell Road next to the Fresh Market. Bigger, brighter diamonds, better prices, Robert Irwin Jewelers, or online at rijewelers.com.
Attention Arkansas homeowners, now is the time to replace those old, drafty, energy-wasting windows in your home. Royal Home Improvement is your trusted local source for high-performance, Energy Star-rated Thermo King windows. Beautiful, durable windows manufactured here in Arkansas, made exclusively for our southern climate. Call 1-800-565-1064 for Royal Home Improvement. Take advantage of our spring blowout sale. Save $2,500 on a house full of new windows. Ask about zero-interest financing, senior military discounts. Plus, purchase new windows now and receive a $200 Target gift card. And a bonus, call 1-800-565-1064 now and receive a $50 Amazon gift card with your estimate. Call 1-800-565-1064. Let me give you that number again, 1-800-565-1064. Or visit us online at royalwindows.com.
We got the big deals.
Steve, I think it's time to clean out our used car inventory, so we're slashing prices on everything from 4Runners, Wranglers, Broncos, F-150s, and more. Right now, we're doing sales tax paid on all pre-owned vehicles, and I've talked to the banks, and they are saying yes to 0 down.
We'll clear these vehicles out fast, so folks don't waste time. The best will go first.
Come see us today at the Big Lot, Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram, Alcoa Road in Benton.
Willie D's Dueling Pianos has not moved yet. They're still rocking right here in the Little Rock River Market. Dueling Pianos upstairs, DJs downstairs with food and drinks every week. Reserve and learn more at WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Come and get your Willie on.
Burroughs and Mr. Frank's is a long-standing, iconic luxury eyewear shop in the Heights. They're family-owned and operated opticians that feature high-end designer eyewear that you can't find anywhere else. Brands like Cartier, Gucci, Salt, and State Optical. Plus, they have all their lenses from the high-tech lens crafter Zeiss, who make lenses for cameras, telescopes, microscopes, and yes, glasses. These are found only at Burroughs, and they do all the fitting and lab work right in their own in-store lab. They're at 5901 R Street in the Heights, Burroughs and Frank's Optical.
I'm Alan LeVar. For 30 years, my team and I have helped injury victims across Arkansas. So when you hear hurt in a car, call LeVar, here's what that really means. You talk to real lawyers who know Arkansas, not a call center. We deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you can't come to us, I'll come to you. Your consultation is always free and confidential, and there's no fee unless we win. Hurt in a car, call LeVar. Arkansas strong for 30 years and ready when you need us.
LeVar Law, Injury and Accident Lawyers. Arkansas built, Arkansas trusted.
FanDuel, in partnership with Oaklawn Sports, is now available in Arkansas. NBA fans, listen up. You can enter FanDuel's Play-In-Palooza for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets every day of the play-in tournament. All you have to do is place a live bet using your Play-In-Palooza token. Then you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. So don't just watch NBA play-in tournament from the sidelines. Visit FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get in on the action. And don't forget to enter FanDuel's Play-In-Palooza for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. Play your game with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA. 21 plus and present in Arkansas. First online real money wager, only $5 first deposit required. Bonus issue as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're in the zone. Arkansas's longest-running midday sports talk show. Coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Now, here's your host, Justin Acri, on the Buzz Radio Network.
feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about...
Yeah, I want to play. I think these guys want to play too, and it's like I told them, tomorrow's practice is going to be really short, just going to really go over some things we need to work on, run the bases, swing the bat a little bit, and talk about Georgia and how we want to try to approach that, and let them get their legs back under them, and then play a night game on Thursday night and Friday night.
The Red White Report is brought to you by Ortho Now, your walk-in solution for orthopedic care at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health.
All right, let's do. By the way, we are on the road Friday in Fayetteville at the Razorback Foundation. Appreciate them letting us camp out with them, and we'll have a couple of folks stop by. I reached out to Tom Murphy, see if he can come and join us on Friday. Looking forward to seeing Tom this
You'll
weekend.
get Coach Z on there, man?
I guess. I saw him at the Hall of Fame banquet over the weekend. It's great to see Coach Z. He's always a good time. And I'm trying to get either Matt Hobbs or Coach Van Horn to join us as well. I've also reached out to Wes Johnson, Arkansas native, who was the head coach at Georgia, to get his thoughts on the matchup. But we'll see if that comes to pass. So Arkansas gets it done last night, for those who missed it. 12-2 the final last night. And a couple of guys with multiple hits. Cam Kozel 2 for 5 with a couple ribbies. Souza 2 for 3, couple ribbies. And what a night for Aloy. 3 for 4 with 4 RBI. And Arkansas rolls in 7. Colin Fisher with the start last night. 1 hit allowed. So good performance over the weekend and a good solid start. And it was pretty impressive bouncing back and forth there for him. So Arkansas threw a few guys last night. A little bit from Kircher, Brissy, and Dossett. And they get the victory pretty comfortably, obviously, 12-2. So, again, next up, Georgia. A little bit tougher deal. Georgia, the only double-digit winning team in SEC play this year at 11-4. Texas, 9-5. A&M's 9-5. Florida's 9-6. And Arkansas is part of a huge pack. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams, Joe, that are either 8-7 or 7-8. 9 teams. Pretty crazy. Also, something that Carson Brumbaugh brought up, I didn't realize, and I wanted to call BS on him, but I couldn't. I looked it up, and he was right. Arkansas has hit 53 home runs this year, Joe. Georgia has hit 100.
A Hunsky?
That's a lot of home runs at this point.
How many games?
I don't know, 35? It's a lot.
3 a game.
I mean, it's a ton. So, anyway, Arkansas pitchers will be challenged. Let's hope the wind's blowing in this weekend. All right, that is for the most part, the Red White Report. We talked about some signees yesterday. I guess I can keep it going a little bit. If you missed it, we're talking about the basketball guys that have been added to the roster. Joe Klein gives them a...
I think it's B+.
B+. All right.
I think they're very solid, established college players.
Jeremiah Wilkinson, transfer from Georgia. Again, we'll see what his role looks like with Arkansas. 6'1" guard, averaged 17 points a game last year at Georgia. And then added the Bowser kid from Furman. And Joe likes his game as well. He actually was pretty productive, reasonably productive against UConn in the tournament, too. So
I liked how he played. I mean, he was, again, no disrespect, but I think it'll be an upgrade over. And, again, I'm sure people are over there going, well, how could it not be? But I'm talking about the same time when we signed when Pringle was coming to now. I thought Pringle was gonna be what I said that Bowser was gonna be. But I think it's a good fit. Is there any word on Ewan or?
Haven't heard anything on him. The question becomes, if he's eligible, does he come here or go somewhere else? And does the money play a role there too? There's somebody who'll pay a big check to him to go play.
I agree.
He's a very productive offensive player.
When he's rolling, he does some really, really effective things. So yeah, there'd be again, but when you look at him though, he goes bye every now and then.
Well, especially on the defensive end, he goes bye almost always.
Yeah.
Although he had a couple of moments
and
where
then
he flashed.
Rebounding, but he can do some things, shot blocking, lobs at the rim. He can have games like he did in the SEC tournament where he really can put up some numbers.
Some of this, I'm sure, will depend on who else Arkansas gets out of the portal.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to think that Calipari and them have kind of established that with him. If he's eligible, this is what we'll pay you, and so to kind of give him a parameter of if he's out there shopping it around, he can, if he can get better, then get better. But I think the smart move would be to say, look, if you can come back, we can give you this, and hopefully get a feel from him or an answer from his representatives as to whether or not we need to move on.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be stuck waiting.
No. Well, hopefully he gets his ruling sooner rather than later. That's step one, obviously. Last thing here from Dave Van Horn, too. This is about playing in North Little Rock and keeping the momentum rolling into this week. And by this week, I mean Thursday against Georgia, which is tomorrow. Quick turnaround.
I mean, team's a little tired from travel, but, they had to travel as well. They're just closer than we are to here. And, when you take a step back, you look at it, we're supposed to win. There's a little bit of pressure on us. We got a Thursday, Friday, Saturday series coming up against the number one team in the league right now. So, me as a coach, it's like I want to win the game. I don't want to, tax anybody. But at the same time, we want to keep the momentum going and play well. And, we did. We played pretty well. We made a couple of base running mistakes. But other than that, it was pretty solid.
Okay. There you go. From our text line, this is brought to you by Middleton Heat and Air. JJ says, Thiem from Cincinnati is more than likely visiting today or tomorrow. Big from Cincy, which had a top 20 defense, 7'2", 250. That'd be fun.
I remember. I did their game. I did the Cincinnati Arkansas game. It was the first game of the year. I remember him. I mean, he wasn't.
Was he 7'2", 250?
He's a big boy. He should be able to be a presence, block to block presence around the rim. I would like to know, again, if the European kid's coming back, the white kid. Did we just bring him in to let him hang out in Fayetteville for a year, or did we try to develop him? Or?
I don't know. I want them to get the Thiem kid because his first name's Mustafa, which is awesome.
Ooh.
Last year, numbers for him, 7 rebounds, 12.8 points, 1.6 blocks per game.
He's a nice player. I mean, he's kind of in the. I think him and Bowers would be a nice kind of block-to-block mix. And them going after him and getting him kind of makes me think Ewan.
But Ewan can play.
Yeah, I mean, Ewan's totally different from them, but
right.
I think they're kind of maybe not feeling great about that.
Well, one thing we learned this year is you can't have enough bigs, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at Michigan and Arizona, and
yeah, I mean, I think if you had those three, you would have 3 guys that are paint guys. Like Brazil was a big, but
the knock on Bowser yesterday was that he doesn't play with his back to the basket. I'm like, not very many guys do these days.
Right. Can he rebound?
Can he finish? And it sounds like he's a Dunkosaurus.
Yeah. Can you finish and rebound nowadays? Because again, I love 7-footers that can shoot the 3. But when I was recruiting, or when I watch players, and you're 7 foot and all you can do is shoot 3s, you might as well be 6'2". You're a waste of time to me. To me. I mean, that's why I got so frustrated with Big Z.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you're 7'2". Learn how to make a jump hook.
Yeah,
it ain't that hard when you're coordinated. Learn how to make a jump hook and get a rebound, and then shoot all the damn 3s you want. But make me 2 jump hooks and a 8 to 10 rebounds a game, and a couple blocks, and I'll let you shoot that damn 3 every time you want. But when you out there got your 10 fingers up, standing at the 3-point line all damn game, hands up, Harry. Give me the. I'm ready to shoot. Man, get your down there and get a damn rebound. Whew, I feel better.
Ron from Pine Bluff says the Hogs will beat Georgia. I hope you're right. JJ says it's likely Ewan is going to get his waiver, but does he come back? If he does, Bowser is a depth 4, need another center and a true 4. You get Billy and Leak back. Final 4 team, he says. Yeah, listen, I think Billy's obviously a great piece. What do you think? What do you think about Malik? We talked about him yesterday. I saw. Let me tell you this. I saw a mock draft had Acuff 5 and Malik 30, the last pick of the first round. If you get a first round grade, do you go?
Isn't that kind of where the Cardinals got a second round grade, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Malik, like all kids, I think he really, really wants to go. I think he's wanting to go. I think he really wants to go, and I think he's going to prepare really hard and try to get to the camp and all that stuff, and really, because and that's kind of a who the hell doesn't want to go,
right?
I mean, it's kind of a, but I think his goal is, he's not thinking I want to come back to Arkansas. I mean, and so it's kind of a fail safe for him. I think if he gets that grade from a few teams, I think he'll go.
Okay.
Because I just think they're all wired. They want to get in the league so they can try to get to that second contract. They want to start the clock early, and that's what drives them. And again, that's great. But where are you going? If you're drafted 30, you're going to a good team. Look at Walsh. I still think if he would have come back and played a year, he'd have moved up big time. But again, he started the clock, goes to a great team with the Celtics, but now he's going to start kind of going into free agency and stuff. And
you haven't shown a lot.
Well, I mean, you've shown some good things. You show that you're a capable NBA player, but you're not going to get a max deal.
Yeah.
And so.
Do you think Malik, with his length and his shooting ability, can be? I don't know anything about anything, but he seems like a guy that can play.
Yeah. No. He can shoot it. Wired to score. Little wild. But plays with energy and again, the ability to make threes in the NBA is as it is all over, but it just seems even more so in the NBA. You get much more grace for being able to shoot threes and not do anything else than vice versa.
Sure.
And so
I
think he'll impress some people because he can really shoot it. So I would not bank on him.
From the 501, what's the word on TB? I haven't seen anything about his draft stock. Is Trevin Brazile an NBA player?
He will not be a first-round pick. Somebody might take a flyer on him late. Somebody that maybe has stockpiled some picks and says, hey, let's see what we got here. Because he does some things that are intriguing. But no, he's a project, and the thing there is he's been in the league. He's been in college 5 years, so he's an older project. Yeah, he's going to have some decisions to make because he'll get some good. He'll be able to make some good money in Europe. He could be a really difference maker in Europe with his athleticism and his ability to do some things. But yeah, he's going to have. If he does not get drafted, a lot of people will give him, want him to come to camp and do some things like that. I see him playing in Europe because I think he'll be able. I think the money will be better than because I don't see him getting drafted. I really don't because of his inconsistency. But again, you go to these workouts and stuff, and he starts doing 6'10" and showing that he can really stroke the three and knocking down threes, then somebody will take a flyer on him.
I'm looking at NBADraft.net. It says 26 mock 35 and the big board 44. I don't know what the difference between those two is, but he's an intriguing prospect. I think we can all agree to that. And I'd like to see what he would do if he was in the NBA, but you're right, you can't go wrong making a ton of money in Europe either. The big European white boy that was on the basketball team has entered the transfer portal, so he's probably not coming back. Thanks, JR. I didn't know that. He's so impactful, we didn't realize. Where's Jordan Wicks this year? I like that dude's segment. I loved his segment last year. His sponsor did not come back this year. It wasn't part of their plan, so unfortunately we don't have him. He said he'd come on once in a while, though, so we'll have to get him on soon. I'm not sure what his situation is. I know he was trying to get healthy to start the season, and was planning on starting out in Des Moines before he ends up hopefully in Chicago at some point. What's the word on Acuff? I know he's gone, but I haven't seen him officially announce it yet. Well, he's done.
He's gone.
Yeah,
I mean,
it'd be a top
I
five.
think it's kind of he doesn't have to announce it. I think it's pretty much a done deal.
Yeah. I told Wes this, says this person from the 870, but I had a $50 bonus bet on Bryson DeChambeau, he calls him DeChampoo, to get in the top 5. What the hell do you mean he didn't make the cut? I mean, if you can't make your own printed club, you can't triple bogey twice. Or if you make your own printed club, you can't triple bogey twice. Yeah, listen, the Masters and Augusta will certainly get the better of you on occasion. Happens. Doesn't make them bad. Just
what the hell happened? Golf happened.
Augusta happened, yes. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to join us today, 501-661-1037, you can text us. Same number, or you can hit us up. Live fan feedback brought to you by Rainbow Restoration.
If you have played a decent number of rounds in your life of golf, and you ever go, "What the hell happened?" Mm-hmm. You haven't played enough golf, because golf happened.
Right. I mean, I don't know when I don't always say that. Like every round I play, I say, "What the hell happened there?"
It's like make a birdie, and then you get up on the tee, and then the next thing you know, you're pulling an 8 out of the hole on the next hole. It's just, it's a brutal game.
Yeah. The other day, I made a par on the first hole and a 10 on the second and shot 46.
Yeah.
It was a weird day.
Yeah.
It happens. And here's my thing. When I watch these guys, and admittedly, Augusta's a specific kind of challenge, and you can get yourself in some bad trouble there. We saw Hao Tung Lee make a 10 on a par 5. We saw Hao Tung Lee putt it into the water. We saw Rory hit it so far right, he was in the needles with no look, and he had to hook a ball up and over a tree into a bunker. Now, you wouldn't have seen it on television because the cameras couldn't find him. But and then have to get up and down, or I guess up and then down and 2 on 2 putts to avoid a playoff. I mean, it's freaking hard, and he's one of the best players in the world.
Yeah.
He also drove it like he'd never played golf before for most of the weekend until Sunday.
Yeah.
So what happened? Well, guess what? After he finished his round, a guy that is in contention at the Masters, leading, in fact, had to go to the driving range and try to figure it out. That's how hard golf is. When you're one of the best in the world, you're still clueless. It's pretty amazing. At times you are, at least. This is Rory on what changed Saturday night to Sunday morning.
I'll give, Harry was the one. When we were in scoring, Harry said, why don't we just go hit a few balls, try to straighten this out. I'll get over there and do your median, and I'll see you over there. And I was like, yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea. So it was like a little, I probably would have got to that conclusion anyway, but like that little nudge from Harry, it was like, yeah, let's go hit some balls. Because it's, you finish late, it'd be easy to just, get in your car, go home, have some dinner, like just want to get to bed. But Harry was like, let's go figure this out. So I got on the range, and honestly, like I had a really good session. And I just worked on neutralizing my ball flight. My path was getting a little too much from in to out. Ball was curving too much from right to left. And then when the path gets too much from in to out and you're hitting like partial shots and your body stops, it just goes dead left, like the shot I hit on 12 yesterday. So I neutralized the ball flight. I just got my lower body working through impact more. And that was the feel I went with today. And I definitely hit the ball better. I hit my irons better, especially. And I probably hit the driver better too. I would say I hit more fairways, but that practice session on Saturday night was key.
See, that's the difference between Harry and you. If you were my caddy, you would have been like, hey, you go do media. I'm going to go across the street to the liquor store. They got a really good bourbon over there, and I put some big ice cubes. on in the freezer before we left, anticipating you blowing up like this. And we're going to go home and we're going to have some bourbon and talk about it.
Sometimes leaving it alone is the best thing you can do for it, too, especially for guys like us. Sometimes grinding your way through is not the best thing. Sometimes you just got to leave it alone.
Yeah, well, you could overthink it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't tell you, I had so many kids when I'd be working with them and on free throw shooting when I was a coach, and they were shooting it good. We were going to stay after and shoot 100 or 200 or 300, and they'd make, and they did it made 8 out of 10 or something like that. I was like, all right, man, we're done. It's like, on the driving range, you hit it before you go tee it up. You hit 2 or 3 really good ones. It's like, if I keep playing with this, the demons are coming back. So it's, so a lot, yeah. When you get the feel right and it feels good, get the hell out of there.
Totally true. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, some people need to, though. They need to grind their way through. I mean, there is a muscle memory benefit, right? But at some point, there's probably diminishing returns. Probably. I assume. I don't know. I'm still looking for it. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I keep grinding away at it, though. The grind is what's fun. I have long said that Tiger got himself in trouble, on the course at least. How many times did he try to change his swing, his swing coach? And I'm like, I think Tiger was committed to trying to perfect something that cannot be perfected. Right. Even if you're the best player in the world, you cannot hit a great shot every time. It's not possible.
Like with him, I would like, he has to be like bored or something. I don't know. I just
think it's a.
I'm killing everybody
But he wants to kill him by more.
But I can't hit a cut shot.
Yeah,
whatever.
He wants to kill him by more.
It's like I want to hit a cut shot.
It's the pursuit of perfection that you'll never achieve.
Yeah,
it's like life. That's what's cool about golf. It's also very frustrating.
Leave it alone, man. Tiger, leave a lot of things alone.
There's a wood chipper near you as a golfer that you have to talk yourself out of sticking your head in.
Yeah.
We are all there. Even the best in the world are there. Oh. It's freaking hard. I don't know why with how we played. It's stupid.
Because
I can't wait to get back out.
Because you're gonna hit that. You're gonna hit that shot.
It feels so good. Once around, one good shot out of like 94. It's really exciting. Anyway, looking forward to playing again soon. 11:28. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate Tito's and all our great sponsors for coming out on Monday. We had a great time. If you haven't played Birds Park lately, I'll tell you what, that place looks like it's in great shape.
Looks awesome on the freeway. It looks green and
very much so.
Lush.
Yep. And the cool thing is, again, they've got 2 18s too, so they can spread their golfers out. They get a lot of play. And I was kind of half joking the other day. And look, I feel you too. I didn't like it either, but when they shut down War Memorial, they shut down Hyman, everybody flipped out. But I'm like, right across the bridge, guys.
Yeah.
You have 2 18-hole golf courses, plus North Hills is public. You got other options to play. You may not be thinking about them top of mind, but there are other options around. And I do love going to Rebsman, which is the lone, for the most part, I guess that's the only city course. It's 18 holes now. I will tell you this, too. We don't talk about this one enough, but the longer, like the full 9 at First Tee is fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy that a lot.
I used to, years ago, I'd go out there when my kids were doing it, and I loved it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Let me tell you about Guadney Chevrolet.
I could break 100 on the long 9. It was awesome.
I know that feeling, if only barely. Our friends at Guadney Chevrolet are standing by, ready to receive you if you're looking for a new vehicle. They've got a great deal on trucks and SUVs. How about a 26 Equinox, Trailblazer, or Trax? They're all up to 10% off MSRP right now. It's an Equinox for under $28,000. A Trailblazer for under $25,000. These are brand new vehicles, 2026s, folks, at Guadney Chevrolet. I encourage you strongly to head to Jacksonville immediately and get yourself a new vehicle. Multiple models and trims are in stock. They're ready to go. You can see the whole lineup at GuadneyChevrolet.com. If you don't see exactly what you want, go out there and visit with them, and they can find you exactly what you want from a package standpoint. And you can't beat the prices. They've also got great deals going on Silverados and Colorados right now. You can get in a new Silverado LT Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for under $500 a month, and a Colorado, which is their smaller truck, fantastic truck for $369 a month. Pretty amazing in 2026 that these prices are available to you, the consumer. Our friends at Guadney always treat you like family. They're available in Jacksonville. Go out there and see them. Get off at the James Street exit if you're heading north from the capital city. It's 11:30.
Well, that's a real fine place to start. It's from me, it's for you, it's from you, it's for me, it's for
Out of Bounds Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas's #1 independent used car dealership, specializing in level and lifted trucks. D3AutoSales.com.
This is SportsCenter.
Last night saw the beginning of the NBA play-in tournament as the Trailblazers beat the Suns 114-110, and in overtime, the Hornets beat the Heat 127-126. Tonight we'll see more play-in tournament action. The 76ers will host the Magic at 6:30, and at 9 o'clock, the Clippers will host the Warriors. Both games will be streamed on Prime Video. And last night, Razorback baseball saw an in-state victory at Dickey-Stevens Park, defeating Arkansas Pine Bluff 12-2 in the 7-inning run rule game. This is the Hogs' 5th consecutive win, and they played away from Baum-Walker Stadium for the 8th time in 9 games. Now the Hogs have another quick turnaround. This time they're playing in Fayetteville, taking on number 5 Georgia. The series starts tomorrow night on Jackie Robinson Day at 7 p.m. Tomorrow's game will be televised on ESPNU. I'm Trip Keeter for the Buzz Radio Network.
Hawks Homes presents the Morning Mayhem Razorback Review. In business for 39 years, Hawks Homes offers custom-built, manufactured, and modular homes. Find them at hawkshome.net.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
The Arkansas RV Super Show is coming to you. Join us at any Camping World in Arkansas, April 17th to the 19th, to shop special pricing on new and used RVs. Step into the latest travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes from the best brands in America. Bring the family for fun on-site activities, score limited-time retail deals, and enter for your chance to win a brand new RV. Don't miss the RV Super Show at Camping World locations in Arkansas, April 17th to the 19th. We'll see you there.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Busy Dog Basement Technologies is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
That's the way to know.
Like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire.
That's the way to know.
Can you see my desire? Like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire.
That's the way to know.
Can you see my desire? That's the way love goes. Like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire.
You're back in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio with your host, Justin Acri, on the Buzz Radio Network.
Trip, that's like turning...
Is that Barry Manilow?
No, I was just about to say. That's like going from making a quintuple bogey to an eagle back-to-back. You just turned Barry Manilow into the break, into Janet Jackson out of the break. Fantastic work, sir. Eventually. Pretty terrible into the break, though.
Thank you for the cough drop.
You're very welcome.
He's got a lot of them. He carries them in his shorts.
Oh, that's what I'm tasting.
Is that a hair?
You're gross, Justin.
Poor Joe. He'd be Maybe you and Carson have the same affliction, Joe. Maybe you drive to Fayetteville and get Carson.
Sure.
Oh. I'll take some up with me. All right. We appreciate you tuning in today. And if you got a face that you don't like, let me tell you how to fix it. You go over to Burroughs and Mr. Frank's to get you some new eyeglasses, okay? Completely change your look. It is amazing how much different a really good pair of glasses can make you look. Not to mention, they've got brands you're not going to find anywhere else. And they are a long-standing, iconic luxury eyewear shop right there in the Heights. I'm not going to lie. As a guy who doesn't wear glasses, I was not aware of their game until recently. But they've got some amazing brands there. And if you haven't been up there, 5901 R Street in the Heights. But you don't have to be a fancy person. I'm not. To go in there and appreciate what they have. What they have are some brands that you're not going to find anywhere else. They've got great sunglass brands as well. So for those of us who have untrammeled vision, just kidding, mine's becoming worse and worse all the time. They got you covered on sunglasses. Those are very important. Do you wear sunglasses when you play golf?
It's got to be really bright.
I think we...
I don't...
So you play with me? I think we need to, though. I think that should be a policy. That should be a standard procedure. I don't do it enough. I need to do it on the reg. And they have sport glasses there, too, that you can wear when you're playing golf or do anything athletic.
I mean, I like it, and then, like, I hit a bad shot, and then I blame the sunglasses.
Yeah, there you go.
They're so... you should play with sunglasses because you got an out.
The good news is when you got sunglasses on, you can't see the tears of the clown behind them. And so that's good. But they do have brands like Gucci and Cartier, Salt, State Optical, all the top brands, and places, again, are brands you're not going to find any other places around town. So they've also got Zeiss, the top lens maker for cameras and telescopes and even, obviously, glasses. And these are cool because the Zeiss lenses have special properties that are ground into the lens that protect your eyes from sun and light. And they have a lens even for heavy computer use, which most of us are taking too much advantage of, unfortunately. Don't cheat yourself with cheap glasses that you can get for way less. You want the best? Go to Burroughs and Mr. Frank's. They are standing by and ready now. And they've got a lab right there on site, too, to help craft your next pair of glasses. 5901 R Street in the Heights. All right, 11:38. If you'd like to join us today, again, 501-661-1037. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it would be. You can hit us up on our text line as well, 501-661-1037. There's been a lot of talk about basketball today. This comes in from the 501. Today is my husband's 70th birthday. He is the biggest Hog fan. So much so that he named his youngest son Ray Zorbach. That's funny. We're headed up to our first game at Baum Walker. I'd appreciate if you would give him a shout-out. He listens to you all the time. Larry Ford, woo pig. Well, there you go. Congratulations to making it to 70, Larry. And happy birthday. Hope you have a safe trip in Fayetteville. Hope to run into you this weekend.
Happy birthday, Larry.
I mean, if you name your son Ray Zorbach Klein, that is pretty baller.
You're a fan.
You missed your chance, Joe.
You're a fan.
You're not going to have any more kids, are you?
Got grandkids. Maybe I can put a word in. Slip a, hey, Ray's a pretty nice. What's the middle name? Zorbach. It's Swedish.
Good luck with that. I called in probably about you know what? I think you better work on your daughters because I don't think any of your daughters-in-law are probably going to sign off on that.
No, I wouldn't even bring that up to them.
I called in probably a month and a half ago asking if you heard anything on the high school football coach that was in the playoffs that got accused of some things with a minor and disappeared in the woods. That case has been quiet. That was in Alabama, Florida, somewhere. I haven't heard anything lately. No. Thanks, Ron. I don't know what that means. I think Brazil gets drafted, this person says, in the second round when he shows that 41-inch vertical and shoots threes at 6'10".
I mean, it's definitely possible. What you try to tell kids, I try to tell them all the time because every young man who plays in college is aspiring to play in the NBA.
What?
And so you have to try to tell them that, yeah, he has a 41-inch vertical and can shoot threes at 6'10", but there's probably 25 to 30 of those guys in the league and probably 15 to 20 that are eligible to be drafted this year. So again, he's an awesome player. I'm not downgrading him at all, but he's got to change. Today, he's got to get better and improve some things that he's not very good at. And I think for him, what would be huge is again if you can become an elite rebounder and have the athleticism to block shots. Now you're giving somebody something at both ends of the floor. And I think if you have the ability to be a good 3-point shooter and then rebound and then again you're a lob guy all the time, and you can block shots and then make some threes. Now you're a guy that can fit onto a roster and be an impact player on a team and make yourself a nice career. But again, he's got to really polish up, those things.
So, Joe, tell whoever's calling you that you're busy. And also...
It's Corky's.
Well, you should probably talk to them. All right, here's a zone question that I just cooked up. Speaking of Corky's. By the way, Philly cheesesteak? Can't say I've ever had one from your place. Excellent.
Pretty good.
Very nice.
I won't take it.
Somebody's got to get the beans. Go ahead, see what they want.
They need Philly cheesesteaks.
Question of the day today. What is more likely? Malik Thomas picked first round or TB drafted in the second round? We'll ask Joe here in a second whenever he gets off the phone. What do you think there, Tripp? Give me your insight.
Ooh. Repeat it again. Okay, I just found it on Twitter. Malik Thomas picked first round or Trevor Brazile drafted second round.
They're both not guaranteed by any means. In fact, some might say neither one is very likely.
Yeah.
What do you think's more likely?
I don't know. I feel like Brazile might be more likely to be drafted in the second round.
I think somebody who's a GM takes a chance on him because he's interesting because of his versatility.
Yeah.
I don't know about Malik getting in the first round, but I think he's a very capable player, and I can't wait to see what he looks like professionally. So
yeah,
we'll see. All right. Is everything okay, Joe? You got to go make the beans? Okay. Question of the day today. We just cooked it up.
I've got to pick up product.
Okay. TB gets drafted in the second round, or Malik Thomas goes first round. What's more likely?
Malik Thomas going first round.
Whoa! I went the other way. Okay.
I think it's very close either way.
That's why it's a great question. That's what I ask. That's what we do in the zone.
You're on top of it.
I am a something. I'm on top of something. Or I'm on something. One of the two. Everything's okay, though. Do you need me to do anything? I can send a Tripp if you need him to.
Do it.
Okay. DJ Wagner to George Mason. Oh, there's a huge upgrade for him.
Is he really going to?
I don't know. Somebody just said that.
I think he wants to play. I think he really. I think he want.
I get 6 minutes a game at George Mason.
But I think he wants to. I think it's a place that is a very good basketball program, and he could play big minutes there and put up some numbers. Again, he's aspiring to show what he can do to make it to the next level. He does not want to be a backup, and I get it.
Acri, excuse me. We grew up watching Joe Klein in the NBA when they could actually play tough defense, and Melo should have been thrown out for his Lambeer punk move. I mean, if this is also the right ball brother, he should have stayed in jail for stealing in China while playing at UCLA under Steve Alford's watch, too. If not, oh well. I don't remember which ball that was.
No, there was the ball that went to Chicago, and then that Alonzo, or I don't know. Yeah, the one that had when he went to he had a really, really funky shot when he first came out. And I remember his dad was talking all this, and I was like sitting there, and I was like, if my son shot the ball like this, I would say, first of all, you're going to go fix that shot because you're embarrassing me. So anyway, I don't know, man. I don't see it being a suspension.
I don't either. Does Joe think we should pursue the guard from High Point, Martin, that entered the portal yesterday?
The little kid?
I don't know.
The little guy that was, no disrespect. Do
you think that Arkansas should pursue any more guards?
I always thought that you always want bigs and stuff. I always liked having a guy that, and again, I don't know that he would take this role, but you had a guy that would like him, that's your 8th or 9th guy that's not going to play, but like when you're struggling and you're in a funky game and you can't get anything going, that's a guy you can look at him and say, hey man, go in there and wreck it. Just wreck this game. Get it going. Just get up, guard people with your quickness and your attack the rim, shoot threes, and see if you can flip it. And so I always liked teams that had somebody like that on the roster. I don't know that he would want a role like that because I think he's looking for a payday, as everybody is, and wanting to play some big minutes.
All right. From JW, can you ask Joe, besides playing with NBA players and playing for a professional team, what does Joe miss the most about playing from city to city that has nothing to do with basketball? Was it the music, the food, the sound of ladies' strip clubs?
Oh, God.
What was it? Joe didn't do that kind of thing back then. What do you miss most?
Well, the thing you miss most when you get out of it is the locker room and the traveling together and bunch of guys. It's like, just think about when you go on a road trip with a bunch of guys and go have, it's a work trip and you're working together, but especially when you're on good winning teams like the Suns, the Bulls, the Lakers,
Celtics,
Phoenix, the Celtics, it was fun, and it was really fun early on with the Celtics when we flew commercial. That was it was harder, but man, it was funny.
That had to be wild.
Oh yeah, like you'd be sitting in Chicago O'Hare getting a connection to Milwaukee or to Denver, and you had a 4-hour layover, and the whole team would be in the bar having a beer, watching people walk in there. And, there's Bird, McHale, and we're all sitting there having a beer and just watching people
freak out.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah,
that is wild. I can't imagine. When did you stop flying commercial?
Second year, like right around 90.
Were there teams
89 and 90s when it all kind of people started doing private flying.
Were there some in the late 80s before that were going private or not?
Detroit and Portland were the first.
And you flew on Portland's plane, didn't you? On both of them? Because you had a crappy plane, or you had a plane that was. Maybe it wasn't a bad plane. It was just under repair one time, and then Paul Allen let you borrow his plane.
The team 757 was under repair, so we flew on his 757.
That's how you know you made it.
And we weren't allowed to go back to the master bedroom.
Okay.
But the living room and
how many seats were there?
Had a big L-shaped couch in the middle.
Yeah, but you had 20 in your travel party, didn't you?
Oh, easy, yeah. No, it seated everybody very comfortably.
Wow.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was like taking your house and
put it in the air.
Yeah,
it's wild. Must be nice. Congratulations, Paul Allen. You're doing okay. 11:48. Going to hit a break, and as we head in, I want to tell you about our friends at UAMS. I want to thank them again in advance of Friday. We're doing our show up there because of their sponsorship, and we appreciate them. We're going to get a couple of their doctors on, too. Of course, they work closely with the university and some of their athletes, and so we are looking forward to visiting with them about some of the things that are going on up there in Northwest Arkansas. And their facility up there has gotten some recognition and awards as well. And if you want great treatment for whatever your orthopedic problem is, you can come to the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital right here in Central Arkansas. 801 Cottage Drive is the address, and they are open 8 to 8 Monday through Friday and Saturday 8 until noon. If you're having specific issues, and this is the thing we got to keep in mind, these aren't just for injuries. These may be for some long-term things. So specific to wrist, elbow, and hand issues, they have great surgeons, fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons. So it might be arthritis or carpal tunnel, something that's a little more long-term, not a fracture or something that was a recent injury. Maybe, something that's long-term. They can help you with all of those things, which is great. Sets them apart is access to advanced care 24/7. They have Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program connecting patients and providers statewide with immediate expertise when it matters the most. When's that? When you're in pain and you're having problems. And our friends at UAMS are here to help. Give them a call, 501-686-TOSH, 501-686-8674. Pop over and see them on Cottage Drive, right off I-630 in Little Rock.
It's the 50th anniversary customer appreciation sale, Saturday, April 11th through Friday, April 17th at Luxury Pool & Spa in Conway and Russellville. Save 20 to 50% off store-wide and register to win $50,000 in giveaways, including a fantasy hot tub, salt system, pool heater, big green egg, and more. Special pricing on Caldera hot tubs and all Polywood furniture. It's the Luxury Pool & Spa 50th anniversary sale, April 11th through the 17th, and save up to 50% off store-wide. LuxuryPoolArkansas.com.
Steve, I think it's time to clean out our used car inventory, so we're slashing prices on everything from 4Runners, Wranglers, Broncos, F-150s, and more. Right now, we're doing sales tax paid on all pre-owned vehicles, and I've talked to the banks, and they are saying yes to 0 down.
We'll clear these vehicles out fast, so folks don't waste time. The best will go first.
Come see us today at the Big Lot, Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram, Alcoa Road in Benton.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon, you wish would never end.
The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
Introducing Bluebell Pro, a dessert with up to 12 grams of protein and 110 calories or less per serving. Low fat, no added sugars, and gluten-free. Dig into a pint. It's more than just protein. It's Bluebell Pro. Good for you. Never tasted so good.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Mad Butcher grocery stores and all Piggly Wiggly stores.
Arkansas, your moment has arrived. DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of Southland Casino, is officially live in your state. Now you can make every matchup even more exciting with same-game parlays, money lines, player props, and more, all from your phone. It's safe, secure, and easy to use. And to get things started, new Arkansas customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. No waiting, just non-stop action. Powered by America's top-rated sportsbook app. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code 1037TheBuzz. New Arkansas customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. That's code 1037TheBuzz. The crown is yours. In partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of Southland Casino. Gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-522-4700. 21 and over. Arkansas only. Eligibility and restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fine, is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his so long. I know what your number.
All right, again, want to tell you about our friends at FanDuel. They have partnered up with Oaklawn Sports, and they are offering you something very cool. And these, listen, you may not be the biggest NBA fan. You may not care about these playing games or whatever you want to call them. But I have a financial incentive that might intrigue you. So listen up. I mean, it's only millions of dollars, no big deal. NBA fans, here's the deal. You can enter FanDuel's Play-In Palooza for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets every day of the Play-In tournament. All you have to do is place a live bet using your Play-In Palooza token. Then you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. Don't think I'm not going to do it. I think I'm eligible. Anyway, don't just watch the NBA Play-In tournament from the sidelines. Visit FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get in on the action, and don't forget to enter FanDuel's Play-In Palooza for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. Play the official sportsbook partner of the NBA. Speaking of the NBA, Big Joe Klein is here. A couple of things here, Joe. You're roughly, what, 65?
Four.
Sorry. Wow, that was way off. It's roughly 65. And this is a great story. Tom Green, not the actor. This guy's a 60-year-old cancer survivor. He is pursuing his dream of playing college football at McDaniel College as a walk-on defensive lineman. After beating stage 4 kidney cancer in 2017, he decided to enroll at the school as a full-time student. Now he is pursuing a college football career. Pretty cool story. He played semi-pro football in his younger days. He tried out for Division I Maryland when he was 35. At the age of 50, his life was rocked by stage 4 kidney cancer. He says, I'm going to be 61 in June, so I'm going to be tying the record because 61 is the oldest player he's ever heard of playing. His teammate believes it's great to have him on the team, so they're embracing him. It's kind of a cool story. Can you imagine at 60 wanting to go play professional basketball?
No.
Seems awful. And then there's a story of Orioles manager Craig Albernaz.
This I read about. Ouch.
That's
an ouch.
Hit in the face off of a foul ball and he put his hand up at the last second, but it wasn't soon enough. Jeremiah Jackson's foul off hit him right in the face. 7 fractures in the cheek area and a broken jaw. But guess what? He's right back at work. He's one tough SOB.
I feel good, actually. I mean, considering everything. The medical team did a great job. They took care of me. That's all you can ask for. Yeah, ball hit me pretty flush in the cheek, so I feel good. Luckily, no surgery. I think all in all, it's at least 7 fractures in my cheek area, orbital, and then a broken jaw. But luckily, it doesn't have to be wired, no surgery. I just have to eat baby food for 6 weeks, so Gigi's got to have a better diet than I do.
That's his young daughter, Gigi. Pretty cool deal. What a tough dude.
Ouch.
But this mark on his face, not looking good. All right, let me get Joe in here. We're coming up on the top of the hour. We've got Joe for another 30 minutes. We've got Cliff Prowse coming in. We've got a What the Hell segment, entertainment birthdays, and What's on Tap, brought to you by Flyway Brewing. I was there last night, North Little Rock, pre-gaming for the Razorback game. It was quite lovely. What do you say, Joey?
What's up, guys? Hey, Joe, I got a quick, funny story for you. About 3 years ago, me and my oldest, he's 16 now, so he's about 13, and we're playing at TV. And I saw you right there at the driving range, and I'm like, that's Joe Fine. And my son, being 13, he didn't know who you were. So I came over to, shake your hand and get out of the cart, and I got back in. And he said, Dad, I hate to tell you, but you're a big guy, but that guy makes you look really small. And I'm about 6'4", 300.
That's my specialty.
So we're playing. So we're playing basketball this weekend. My son's 16. He's a sophomore, or he's about to be 16. He's a sophomore at Conway. He's about 6'5", 270 now.
Ooh.
So he caught me with a little elbow on the chin. Team up, and then the oldest one, middle one team up. And so he starts making old man joke, and because he's taller than me now. So I said, let's go out there in the yard. So I had to hand him up and teach him a lesson. I said, son, you could be bigger than Joe Fine, and I'm still going to give you the business. Don't you ever forget that.
Joey, does your son, is he getting recruited?
He's going to camps and stuff. He plays D-line up there for Buck. I've been talking to Buck here and there. Like, he's literally 6'5", 270. He'll be 16 in a month.
Well, keep us up on him. We got to hit a break here, Joey. But, yeah, keep us in the loop on him. Thanks, man.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Roger Scott for Gravely Mowers here, working hard once again to make sure my lawn is lush, weed-free, and beautiful. And by working hard, of course, I mean watching Zach Eby mow it for me. Zach, tell the good folks hello. Hello. That's enough. Pay attention because you missed a spot. What he didn't tell you is that you can take your very own Gravely Mower home today at 0% interest over 48 months. That's right, 0% interest on both residential and commercial mowers. Now, Zach, tell them where they can go and get their very own Gravely Mower. Well, dude, just mow. FL Davis in Greers Ferry or Gravel Ridge Small Engine in Jacksonville.
If you don't already have the Bet Saracen Sports Wager app, download it today from the app stores or go to BetSaracen.com. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app.
Don't get sidetracked.
That man is playing Galaga.
We'll keep you on course.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
103.7 The Buzz. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Conway police made an arrest late last night after a bomb threat at Conway Junior High. The campus was evacuated while the bomb squad swept the building. Students and staff returned to class after police did not find anything. Police say they linked the threat to a 13-year-old girl based on social media posts. She was arrested at around 10 p.m. last night. She is charged with threatening to commit mass violence at school. The school district says students who need help processing the event can get counseling services. And Little Rock City leaders approved the extended curfew following Saturday night shooting in the River Market. Starting Friday, the curfew for everyone under 18 is 10 p.m. The shooting happened Saturday night at around 11, injuring one person. Mayor Frank Scott Jr. says the plan was already in place after last summer's curfew, but the shooting led him to call for an early start. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr. Have a great day.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It'll be a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy sky today. Warm and breezy. South-southwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour and a high of 83. Tonight, a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low of 64. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Listen up, if you're a plumber, real estate agent, property manager, insurance agent, or adjuster, Rainbow Restoration wants you. You're invited to their open house April 23rd from 11 till 3. Free lunch, door prizes, 7101 to Waffle Bakers Lane in North Little Rock. Specializing in water, fire, smoke, mold, asbestos, biohazard, which allows Rainbow Restoration to help you help your customers when tragic events happen. Stop by and see why they say, we restore, you recover. Find out more at rainbowrestores.com.
Floyd Seafood on Kill Avenue in Sherwood has live Louisiana crawfish. Place your orders by 2 p.m. Thursday for weekend boils. Floyd's also has a store full of Cajun goodies. Floyd Seafood in Sherwood, your homesick Cajun headquarters for live crawfish. Order by 2 p.m. Thursday.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Howie, who is Robert Irwin Jewelers?
Well, the short story is my uncle Robert and my dad Irwin. They founded the company in 1977.
So what's made Robert Irwin Jewelers so successful?
We just do things differently.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, we give you peace of mind because we've got the meant to be guarantee. When you buy your loose diamond and your custom-made engagement ring, you've got 1 full year to return it. If it's meant to be, it's from Robert Irwin Jewelers.
Bigger, brighter diamonds, better prices.
Robert Irwin Jewelers or online at rijewelers.com.
The Gwatney Chevrolet used car event is here. This week only at Gwatney Chevrolet, we will pay your sales tax, give you free oil changes for a year, and even throw in 3 months of free car washes. Get even more savings with $2,000 in trade assistance. Payments starting at just $149 a month and rates as low as 4.9%. The used car event is happening April 18th, so come see us at 1301 TP White Drive in Jacksonville. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. $2,000 trade assistance and $149 a month payment on select vehicles to qualified buyers. Rates as low as 4.9% with approved credit. See dealer for
Looking for burgers, barbecue, beer, bourbon, ball games, and brunch? Look no further than Washita Bar and Grill, 915 Central Avenue in beautiful downtown Hot Springs. Washita Bar and Grill, family and pet friendly, with indoor and outdoor seating available. Bingo Bango Brunch, served on Sundays from 11 till 3, with live music Thursday through Saturday. Take a look on Facebook to see what events they've got going on this week, and join the fun at Washita Bar and Grill, Central Avenue, downtown Hot Springs.
Experience the unmistakable difference today at D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. D3 Auto Sales is your home for quality used trucks, SUVs, and cars from all the top brands, specializing in unique custom lifted and leveled used trucks, including four-wheel drives. And this commitment to excellence extends to their full-service 10-bay service department as well. Also looking to trade in or sell your vehicle? D3 Auto always pays top dollar for your pre-owned vehicle. D3AutoSales.com.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. Generations come and generations go, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun sets, and hurries back to where it rises. The wind blows to the south and then turns to the north. Round and round it goes, ever returning on its course. All streams flow into the sea, yet the sea is never full. To the place the streams come from, there they return again. All things are wearisome, more than one can say. There is nothing new under the sun. Your friends at Double B's pray God's richest blessings on you and your family. We are here for your service and convenience as you celebrate life's rich pageant. Double B's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Doublebees.
John Daly joins the mayhem Tuesday mornings, courtesy of Honda of Russellville, Arkansas's #1 Honda dealership. From Goldwing trikes to side-by-sides, Honda of Russellville has an inventory no one else has. Check it out at hondaofrussellville.com.
You're in the zone. Arkansas's longest-running midday sports talk show. Coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Now, here's your host, Justin Acri, on the Buzz Radio Network.
Feels so unlike everybody else, alone in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go. The hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps.
It is 12:07. Thanks for being with us today on this fantastic Wednesday. Trip Keeter is doing stuff. Joe Klein is surviving. Cliff Prowse is with us in studio. He is decked out. Did you ride your horse over here?
I did. I knew there would be a comment immediately.
Well, I mean, you went big hat, big buckle.
Yeah, it's the stage look, but I don't know. We were doing some content, so.
Oh, you came straight from that. Because I saw the similar getup Saturday night.
Yeah, I've been trying the cowboy hat thing. A lot of people have been digging that, so that's what I've been doing for a little while.
Have you tried the ball cap route?
I used to do a ball cap all the time, but I can't do like the flat bill cap. That looks weird on me. So
yeah,
I've gone to the cowboy hat. I can't do a ball cap. I don't know. That's not very country. We're a country music dude.
There's a lot of country guys who wear ball caps.
Yeah, well, that's a different kind of country. That's the bro country stuff.
Yeah, that ain't you.
No. I don't have many trap beats behind my tracks.
Black hat. Are you going for the sort of the bad boy look, or what's the deal?
I have a white hat and a black hat. I actually prefer the white straw hat, but it's just a little bit more comfortable, a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
But especially in the heat of Arkansas right now. But no, everybody's like, you got to have a black felt cowboy hat. So
okay, it's good look.
People dig that.
Yeah, Joe, do you have a cowboy hat? I'm sure you do.
No.
Okay, I'm sure you don't.
Do you see the size of my melon?
Yeah, Joe, believe me, there are plenty of people in America.
I used to have one.
Yeah, thank you. There are lots of hats out there that can fit you. Okay, there's two, but still. All right, we'll get to the Entertainer's Guide, and it's hopefully going to be worth the wait because we missed you yesterday, and I apologize. We had such a circus yesterday.
Yeah, I was waiting for the call, but it never came in.
I may have given Todd the wrong number, so
Maybe
if it never came in, it may have been the wrong number. It wasn't intentional. But
There's a lot of 5s and 4s in there. So
yeah, we were really busy at 10 Fitness. By the way, I will mention this too. Since we don't have anything sponsored by 10 Fitness today, that they're doing their special through the 21st. Again, it's sign up for 10 cents, and they're going to give you a $25 gift card. Did your wife go over there? She told me she was going to join up.
I believe she did.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, take advantage of it, and they've got a premium offer, too, or a premium option where you can work out at any of the gyms around. So if you travel around town, or maybe you're in Conway some, or maybe I don't know if you go to Springfield, Missouri for work, but there's a 10 Fitness there too. But it is a really good deal.
Less than 10 minutes from our house, so
yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, they've done a good job building it up, and so it's good having Eric on yesterday and talking about all the good things they have going on. But it is really a great time to do it. So again, if you got a tax return, put it to good use. Invest in yourself, my friends. Turn that tax return into a good body return. And it's good for your mental health too. I think we can all agree.
Today's Entertainment Report is brought to you by Bell & Sword Gentlemen's Clothing in Conway. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram, or stop by Bell & Sword's new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has revealed its 2026 inductees. 8 performers have earned spots through voter selection. Phil Collins, who you hear in the background,
Billy,
is one of them. Phil will be a 2-time member because he's already in with Genesis.
Yeah,
he will join Peter Gabriel, who is already in as a solo member as well. We have debated this at length. The Pigskin and I are on opposite sides of the aisle here. And I love Peter Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
Love him. But I think the depth of Phil Collins' individual work might surpass.
Yes.
I believe so. I think he's legendary. I mean, again, Peter Gabriel, great stuff. But, man, Phil Collins, just his prowess in arrangement and production, I mean, he kind of had the whole package to me.
Yeah.
Peter, I mean, he's a great writer, but I don't think he had the vision that Phil Collins did to take Genesis where it was. And then, his solo stuff is amazing. And just all the Disney, come on now. He created, the nostalgic feel for the 90s for kids all around with Tarzan and, all this stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's he kind of spans all generations.
I wonder what led to I never have read the backstory on Genesis and I guess they kind of broke up and got back together, but it was sans Gabriel.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the deal was there.
I'm not sure either.
And then he just had the spin-off with Mike and the Mechanics, too.
Yeah.
But
he started
guys.
that whole, prog rock kind of genre too. That almost that math metal, or all the stuff that you hear nowadays. I don't know if you've seen that crazy microtonal Angina Portois or whatever. It's like a French band that just does this. They're crazy looking, but that's like a really trendy thing. And all that prog rock, I feel like, comes from that Genesis era.
Other members going in: Billy Idol, Iron Maiden, Joy Division, New Order. And this band that will probably not give one crap about it. Oasis is going in. Luther Vandross. Wu-Tang Clan. I looked at him up in the system. We have 0 Wu-Tang Clan in the whole system.
Really?
We should remedy that.
We should.
And also, Sade is going in, which I'm surprised she's not already in.
Okay.
Anyway.
Surprised Luther
is not already in?
Yeah, Luther Vandross, man. Are you a Oasis hater?
No, I like them. They seem like the kind of group, though, the brothers that will be like, we don't care about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You guys can bite us, and we're not coming to your stupid ceremony. 9 nominees, including Mariah Carey, Lauryn Hill, Pink, missed selection this year despite strong fan support, according to the story that I have here. Mariah's another one I'm kind of surprised is not already in. For real. All right. I don't think you probably care about that or that, so I'm not going to tell you about it right now. Alan Richardson has partnered with Netflix for a new survival competition. It's called Driving Through Your Own Neighborhood. Just kidding. Featuring high-profile influencers and headline makers, the Reacher star will guide participants through challenges that test their resilience and grit in harsh conditions. According to the log line, contestants will be stripped of modern comforts and have to rely on instincts, determination, and teamwork to outlast competitors while discovering their true selves without fame and followers. The Untitled series joins Netflix's growing roster of survival shows, including Outlast, Snowflake Mountain, and Surviving Paradise. Alan Richardson, I love the fact that he was riding his motorcycle and had the forethought to put on a body cam. So when he was assaulted by his neighbor, it was all caught on video. I don't know if you ever watched it. Also, if you try to start a fight with Alan Richardson, it is not going to go particularly well for you. That guy got off pretty easy, I thought. Are you pet owner?
Yeah, pet owner.
What do you guys have?
Got 3 dogs.
Pets?
3. Oh, I thought you said pets, right?
Yeah, pets.
Yeah. No, we have 3 little dogs.
Okay,
that's
but
it.
just dogs.
Just dogs.
Okay. You guys have a dog, Joe?
No. We had one for...
What was the family dog when your kids were growing up?
Golden Retriever. And
what was the dog's name?
Burmese. We had 3 of them.
Okay.
We had...
Ray, Zorback. No. What else?
We had...
There's going to be like
Rocket.
A Fluffy in here. Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't know. I can't remember. Don't know.
You can't remember your dog's names?
Oh, man.
Joe.
Three go. Well, I had to put them all
well, they all, listen, R.I.P. I mean, I remember, I'm not even the biggest dog lover, and I remember all my dogs.
Just give me a minute. I'm having a moment. Senior moment.
That's so cute.
Back off.
Anyway, well,
the Burmese's name was Ty, Rocket. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Welcome back to Watch an NBA Player Have a Stroke on 103.7 The Buzz. Pet owners now spend an average of $4,272 a year on routine care for dogs or cats, according to...
Jake was one.
Thanks. Over a typical 12-year lifespan, total costs exceed $50,000. Vet expenses jump 43% for
PJ! That was the other one.
Thanks, Joe. 21 to 26, with average insurance claims reaching $392, up 32%. Do you have insurance on your dogs?
We do not, but we have ChatGPT. Does that help?
I don't know. So ask ChatGPT if it does. Pet insurance is averages $62 a month for dogs and $32 for cats, because let's be honest. I mean, cats are about half as important as dogs. Am I right?
Yeah, I'd say so. But listen, if you want to save money on your dogs and your vet bills, use ChatGPT.
Okay.
We've saved literally thousands of dollars.
What are you using it for?
To diagnose symptoms.
Maladies? Okay.
No, diagnose symptoms. And it was like, do this, this, and this. And literally, we saved trips to the vet and thousands of dollars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Joe, this is good for you. I'm curious about your thoughts on this. There's a lot of debate about phones with kids. When is it okay to have a phone? I love that scene in Moneyball when he comes in and his daughter finds out his daughter's a phone.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, if you want to have a discussion, he's like, yeah, her mother and I will discuss it, stepdad guy. You can stay out of it, jackass. Anyway, parents say teens should get their first debit card before the age of 16, this person says, or these people say in a research survey. 15.5, they say, is the perfect number. What do you think?
Debit card?
Debit card. I guess it depends if your kid cannot lose stuff.
Yeah, my first was 16.
Yeah,
I started my first bank account.
Yeah, but don't come to me when you need 100 because you blew
You can
all
just
your
put it in my
money.
account. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, that we're not doing the. Well, they would call their mom. They wouldn't call me.
Obviously.
But yeah, you can have a debit card. This is how it works. And when you run out of money, it's like not having any money in your wallet.
Yes, I'm familiar with that concept. Dairy Queen's trying to get in the breakfast collection, or the breakfast game, I should say. Their new menu includes a Fruity Pebbles shake, Cinnamon Toast Crunch dip cone, and Choco Frosted Donut Blizzard treat. Never thought about having Dairy Queen for breakfast.
Anything.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Dairy Queen doesn't have like a breakfast menu.
You would think so. I don't think so.
Anything with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Anything.
Yeah.
They can breakfast biscuit with Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I don't think these are actual breakfast options. They're just breakfast themed and inspired.
It's just cereal ice cream. Yeah.
Open up at
What
8.
a breakfast.
So you can get a Cinnamon Toast ice cream.
Sounds amazing. Bruce Springsteen's merchandising partner, Live Nation's Merch Traffic, filed a legal request in New Jersey courts to combat bootleg merchandise sales. The filing asked local law enforcement and U.S. Marshals to seize and impound any and all infringing merchandise at Springsteen's upcoming shows, specifically targeting his April 20th performance at Newark's Prudential Center. The injunction covers T-shirts, jerseys, caps, and other items bearing Springsteen and the E Street Band logos. The legal action follows similar moves by artists like Dua Lipa, Tate McRae, and others. I wonder how much infringement there is. That takes some guts.
Yeah.
Get yourself in trouble. You guys sell your own merch, right?
We do.
At
any show that we are,
But you have it
the
on
ability
website too,
to.
right?
Yeah. We've got our Shopify online store,
which is
storefront. You can go to cliffandsusan.live, check out our merch.
This is your opportunity for a free plug, Cliff. Work
That's
with me.
right.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
Do you know your dog's names?
I do know my dog's names.
Yeah, what are they?
Our current dog's names are Booker, Charlie Daniels. Come on. And his name is Gibson, but we call him Gibby. It's 3 little dogs, a Yorkie, a Maltese, and a toy poodle.
I think if I was going to have a Daniels in my family, it'd be Jack.
Well, I'm a fiddle player, so I have to have Charlie Daniels.
Makes perfect sense. Yes. Does he dance to Devil Went Down to Georgia?
Gibby does.
Okay.
Gibby's the dancer of the bunch.
Yeah, you guys post videos of these dogs dancing?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman's got a weird retirement plan. She announced that she plans to become a death doula, which I was never familiar with, I suppose, after experiencing profound grief from her mother's death in May of 2024. Well, most of us weren't jumping for joy when our mothers passed away, so I feel you. Death doulas are non-medical companions providing psychosocial, I had to make sure I was reading that right, emotional, spiritual, and practical care during end-of-life transitions. Joe, I want you to know that when you get to this point, I will be happy to be by your side and take care of all of your every women need. Wouldn't that make you have just such great comfort in your dying days?
It'd be awesome. I'd get to the finish. It'd help me get to the finish line a little quicker.
Yeah. He's like, just end it! Let's see. Oh, it's tax day. It's tax day.
Yes, it is.
You guys do anything special at Corky's for tax day, Joe?
put tissue boxes out on every table.
Well, maybe you're celebrating a big win. You go in there and have a cold beer today with Joe and maybe eat some barbecue. There are deals going on at fast food places all over this great nation of ours, though, like Subway, for example. They're offering a Sub Club member, or any Sub Club members, a special offer, free footlong with a purchase of another footlong. Wendy's offering customers 6-piece nugget with a purchase of a $5 of anything for $5 or more via the Wendy's app, it says. Okay? Popeyes has a deal. A lot of people are running deals, though. So if you're suffering through your day, you might take advantage of some of these deals to make you feel a little bit better about getting screwed by the government once again. Speaking of that, yes?
I don't know why they wouldn't. I think it would probably be a money maker for them, honestly, because we would buy more. But make tax day taxes no tax, tax free.
That's actually a great idea.
Like, people would go out and be like, oh, it's tax free today, and then they would spend more money than they would even usually do, probably, because it would be such a good deal.
Well, I encourage people to go spend their return on 10 Fitness, which I think is a good use of your money.
It is.
Yeah.
If
all
you
right.
Go.
Last thing. This is from Chris Rock. Speaking of tax day, again, we all need a laugh this time of year, right? Give it to me, Chris Rock.
I used to work making minimum wage, came up to about $200 a week, and then they would take out $50 in taxes. That's a lot of money if you only make $200 a week, man. That's like kicking Wednesday and Thursday and eat okay? $50 a week in taxes, man. What do I get for my tax money? Get all the free street light in the world. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, give everybody a candle and give my $50 back. I hate taxes. I hate checks. I hate the fact they put two amounts of money on your check.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, this the money you bust your ass all week for, and this what you gonna get. Social Security. They should ask you if you want to take that. A man should come to your job and say, dude, would you like us to save money for you when you get old? Nah, I want to spend it now. You don't get the money till you're like 65. Meanwhile, the average black man dies at like 42.
I remember seeing my first check from the NBA.
Oh, I cannot imagine.
You know what the question was? Who the blank is FICA?
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating at times. All right, a couple other things here. Taylor Swift, shockingly, leads the 2026 American Music Awards with 8 nominations, extending her record-breaking dominance at the ceremony where she already holds 40 career wins. 4 artists tying for second: Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Dean, Lady Gaga, Alex Warren, Morgan Wallen, and Somber. Can't say I'm familiar with Somber. Swift's nominations include Artist of the Year, Best Female Pop Artist, Album of the Year, Life of a Showgirl. Her song, The Fate of Ophelia, competes for Song of the Year, Best Pop Song, Best Music Video, while Elizabeth Taylor vies for Song of the Summer, not the artist, but the song itself. The awards, for those of you who care, both of you, are on May 25th, MGM Grand Garden Arena, in case you want to try to get tickets to go. She's up against Bad Bunny, Bruno Mars, BTS, Harry Styles, Justin Bieber, Kendrick Lamar, Lady Gaga, Morgan Wallen, Sabrina Carpenter for Artist of the Year. Album of the Year, Cardi B, Justin Bieber, and a whole bunch of other people. So, if you're interested in such things. Now, I don't have the country list in front of me, but there's a whole litany.
Kind of Morgan Wallen was in there, but yeah, that's, again,
he's
country,
kind of transcended, right? He's sort of pop now.
Yeah, no, he had 50 songs on his last album. A lot of collabs with a lot of rap artists, R&B artists, and I think next year Ella Langley might be on that list.
Yeah.
She's making a huge wave. I mean, she was the first one to dethrone Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Right? So, and, I didn't think she would be able to compete with the You Look Like You Love Me, but then when Choosing Texas came out, it's crazy. We get that 2 times a night.
I heard that at Oaklawn. They play music over the speakers in the where the seats are, and I heard it probably 12 times this weekend.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Last thing here. Diana Rossini is resigning her job at The Athletic. So for those of you who don't know, and I'm not one to delve into this kind of crap. I mean, there's no criminal activity here. It's really not my business. But now that she's resigned her job, I'll address it, I guess. But obviously there were some pictures that showed her and Mike Vrabel, the Patriots coach, in a compromising situation. Again, all I know is if I see photos of my significant other holding hands with a man who is not me at a resort somewhere, I am not happy. We are going to have an issue. Something's funky. Okay? Don't try to tell me there were 6 other people at this place when all the pictures are just of you two together. So again, you do you. Also, your ignorance of thinking that no one's going to see you, famous reporter, and him, famous NFL coach, out and about at a resort, pretty naive, I would say. Anyway, she's not admitting to anything. She's taken the, the whole, like, I've been wronged and we can't stop the talking from happening, so I'm going to just step away for now thing. And that's fine. She is certainly entitled to do as she pleases. This reminds me of the story that came out this week about Katy Perry rubbing disgusting, quote, disgusting parts of her body on a woman who was sleeping and awoke to Katy Perry doing something to her. I didn't address it because when there's a criminal charge filed, we'll talk about it. But I wasn't going to really bring this up. But now that Rossini's resigned, I think I felt like we needed to. Anyway, I hate it for her. I don't really like it for him. And I certainly don't like it for their significant others. Anyway.
That's terrible.
Does suck. All right, let's do birthdays. We have a pair of tickets to give away to the Arkansas-Georgia game.
On Saturday.
On Saturday. Thank you, Tripp.
Yes, sir.
At 501-661-1037. This will be Joe Klein's last act for the day on the Buzz. And then we're going to let him run along and do whatever it is they need him to go pick up for Corky's. Because that's all he does.
I'm there for Corky's.
He makes it happen.
It would fall apart if it wasn't for me.
You are the Corky's version of Winston Wolfe.
My next dog's name?
You get things done.
Corky.
Okay. It's not a bad idea. All right, Cliff, you're going to be with line 1. That's Jill.
Jill.
Yes.
Good luck, Jill.
Yes, good luck, Jill. Kevin, you're with Joe Klein.
Yeah, that's a really good luck, Kevin.
Tripp is on line 3 with Angela. Well, yeah, okay. Here we go. Today is National Jackie Robinson Day.
Nice.
I was going to ask this a question of the day today, and I didn't do it. Today's National ASL Day.
Really?
Does anyone sign here?
No, not really.
No.
I know very little.
Joe knows one.
I wish I did.
He's actually shown it to me a few times. Has to do with the middle finger. Not signing for baseball, Joe.
I can do world's best barbecue. Houston Nuts Senior, Tommy. BBQ.
Wow.
So last summer with the Hot Springs Wise guys, we had a lineman who was deaf and only knew ASL, but he could still read lips. So to explain to him that I still listen to him, I said, I only know a little bit, sorry. And he was like, nah, it's all good. So I know, like I said, I only know a little bit of sign language, but
you literally know I know a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all you know?
That's all I know.
Okay.
And I know thank you. It's this. It's like that.
Yeah, that's
pretty
like
simple.
When you go to Mexico and you say
ni hao.
You're an idiot. No. How do you say I don't speak? No,
English.
Yeah, see, obviously I can't even say that.
I know a little bit more than I don't know. But
Yeah. It's also National Gripers Day, which is my favorite day of the year, and it's Titanic Remembrance Day because 2 o'clock in the morning on this day is when the Titanic finally sank. Yep. Hit the iceberg yesterday, went down today. It was a slow sink, but not slow enough for some who drowned. What?
So was the question about the Titanic the other day about when the voyage started? Because
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I just
we marked when it 2:27 off Newfoundland is when they officially marked the sinking of the Titanic. Although it was again a bit of a slow process. All right, let's do this.
Birthday Trivia in the Zone is brought to you by Brewski's Pub and Grub. Your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night. With locations in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Come get your grub on.
All right, let's do a couple trivia things here. You guys ready? You don't have any secrets up underneath your hat there, do you? You didn't write any tips down.
No secrets.
All right, on this day in history, Jackie Robinson became the first African-American to play in Major League Baseball for the Dodgers. What year, Cliff? You weren't alive.
1962.
What do you say there, Bub?
45.
What do you say?
51.
47. Leave it to the youngster, and a child shall lead them. How about Ray Kroc? You've heard of him, right? You've probably seen the founder.
Yeah.
He opened the first McDonald's in Des Plaines, Illinois. What year, Tripp?
1963.
What do you say, Joe?
62.
What do you say?
57.
$1.55. Very good, Cliff. I did not realize this was a thing because it happened 10 years before I was born. The
You're only 40.
Yeah. I was going to guess the year, but I just basically gave that away. So the NFL changed its penalty flags from this color to bright gold. Joe, what color were they before they were gold?
Red.
Blue.
Red.
They're white. They're
What?
white. 1965,
idea.
they went from white to gold. Yep. All right, on to birthdays. Joe, you're working at a deficit here, by the way. These guys each got 1 point. All right, this guy's a Canadian comedian, actor,
John
filmmaker,
Candy.
writer, producer.
Not
Knocked
Jim
Up, Pineapple Express, The Green
Carrey.
Hornet,
Shoot. Seth. Can't think of his last name.
Neighbors,
Seth Meyer.
Oh, my gosh.
The Disaster Artist, Steve Jobs.
I legitimately can't
Super
think of his
bad.
last name.
Happy
Mike Myers.
birthday,
Complete blank.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Wow.
God
I know he's
dang.
Canadian.
I could not think of his last
This
name.
woman's an actress.
Half point.
You're not gonna get this if you didn't get that, I don't think. But her work spans 4 decades, stage and screen, 2 Academy Awards, 3 BAFTAs, 2 Golden Globes, and a Primetime Emmy. In 2018, she was made a dame by Queen Elizabeth
Judi
II. No.
Oh,
She was in Primary Colors, Saving Mr. Banks, and the Harry Potter saga from 2004 to 2011, as well as Nanny McPhee. She received in 1993 2 Academy Award nominations, Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress, for her roles in The Remains of the Day and In the Name of the Father, which is the one that I think, what's-his-face won his third for.
I can picture. I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't
Happy
remember.
birthday, Emma Thompson.
Oh, Emma.
We're really killing it here.
Yep. Super.
Yes, Joe? You're saying?
No, sorry. What are we doing? I think I nodded off.
Well,
wake up, Joe.
You're certainly not playing like you're awake. Are you okay? I'm really worried about you now. Do we need to...
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
He thinks he's at the Copacabana.
This woman's an actress, too. She, in the 2010s, ranked among the world's highest-paid actresses by Forbes and
Nicole
Vanity Fair.
Kidman.
100 most influential people in the world by Time Magazine in 2015. She played in the Harry Potter film series as well.
Emma Roberts.
No. But you're so close.
Oh, not Emma Roberts. Shoot. Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
My bad.
Thank you. Thank you,
I was like,
Cliff.
wait, that's her.
How old's Emma Watson?
Emma Watson is 37.
No. What do you say there, Trip?
33.
Nope.
38.
36. I like the confidence, Joe, but no. Cliff is rolling to victory right now. This guy is a singer. You will know his music.
Barry Manilow.
No, a good singer.
Phil Collins. Phil Collins.
No, it's not Phil Collins. This guy is
Stevie Wonder.
Country. Blake Shelton. Travis Tritt. Jamie Johnson.
Chris Stapleton.
Chris
Stapleton. Nice job, Trip. Joe, how old do you think he is? Not Trip, but
Chris Stapleton is 52 years old.
Nah, he's 46.
43. 48. What'd you say?
52.
No answer. No point. Well, no answer.
Wait, what
but
did
no
you say?
points.
I said
Sorry,
42.
Kevin.
I was much younger.
Let's see here. It's 3-2. I think we're gonna put this one down. And call it a day. This has been pretty terrible. We do have a couple other ones, but I didn't think there's any chance you guys would get Maisie Williams, who was Arya Stark on Game of Thrones. She's 29. And also, one of my all-time favorite clips from the system. I gotta pull this up. Antonio Cromartie. Now, for those of you who don't know Antonio Cromartie, he was a really good defensive back.
Has 29 kids.
He does not have 29 kids, Joe. You're being really ridiculous. He has 14 lovely children, Joe.
That was close.
Well, I guess.
It's an excessive number.
It's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. Joe couldn't even name his 3 dogs from the past. This guy has very little chance.
Yeah, Alonzo, who was 5. I have Karis, who was 3. I have my junior, which is 3. I have my daughter, who just turned 3 as of yesterday. I have another son named Tyler. He turns 3 in December. We got another daughter that was born October 16th named London. another daughter that was born named Leilani, who's 2 years old. And I have my newborn with my wife. Her name is Jersey.
That was a while back.
2 newborns and 5 right at 3. It's a good year.
Hey, this thing's a busy guy. Got a lot of energy, a lot more than most of us. By the way, Emma Watson, her net worth is $85 million.
Gosh.
She's doing pretty good. So
Yep.
I'm glad that you got her name right at least eventually.
Yeah.
Anyway, congratulations, Cliff. You killed it for Jill. Jill, enjoy your tickets. We'll see you in Fayetteville this weekend.
Jill, I don't know how I did it. I'm still disappointed in myself.
Friday,
But
right? Is that what you
congrats.
said?
Kevin,
Saturday.
Don't
Saturday.
be disappointed, Kevin. You had no chance when you got paired with me. I'm sorry.
You know, and no good deed goes unpunished. And I appreciate you bringing lunch. I'm sorry that it didn't go better for you during birthdays. It's okay.
I'm a giver.
You really are. You really are. All right, we're going to take a break. We come back. Entertainer's Guide, courtesy of Cliff Prowse. We have a little What the Hell segment that we're going to share and What's on Tap. So stick around. Joe, I hope you feel better.
I'm trying.
I'm going to go get you and Carson some meds, and we'll get you guys straightened out.
I'm going to go get a shot, you know what, like you did.
I'm telling you, steroid, key. Get it.
Big needle.
I'm telling you.
Need a big needle.
It's not bad. I swear to you, and people are going to tell me I'm crazy maybe, but I used to get it in the arm. And I brought this up to the nurse the other day, and she's like, no, you got to pull your... I was like, okay, have at it.
Yeah.
Knock yourself out. Anyway.
She get scared or anything when...
She's like, wow, it's really furry.
She said, let me get my sunglasses. It's got a little bright.
Oh, no. I'm tan, baby. I'm tan, Joe. Don't you worry about that. Furry might have freaked her out. We may have to... She didn't have to shave a spot for it, though. Luckily, the needle went right through. It was all good.
You got to watch it with that furry language, though. You're not a furry. You're just furry.
No.
You know,
I just am furry.
Yeah, there you go.
God made me this way. I don't have strange proclivities,
you
but I
and
don't
me
judge.
both.
I don't judge. This weekend, you know what I did? I did just about everything at Oaklawn. Did not hit the spa. We did not actually stay at Oaklawn, but I have.
Yeah.
But we did the Bugler. We ate some casual food. We played in the casino. We went to the Oak Room. I went to Pop's Lounge to watch music. I sure did, and we stayed a little later that night too, unfortunately. But anyway, there are so many different ways to have a good time, and I'm telling you, just for a long weekend to go down and stay at the hotel, swim in the pool, have dinner at one of the restaurants, and catch some music, even when the horse racing isn't going on, it is such a fun resort to kick it at.
Absolutely.
And again, congratulations to Louis Sella, very deserving member of the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame, winning this weekend. Great celebration down there. They put on a hell of a party, too. And guess what? Right around the corner, we're going to have a big party with not Bruce Springsteen. Did I just say that? How about Jesse's Girl and Company on May 1? What's his name? Now I'm having a stroke.
Jesse's Girl?
Rick
Yes,
Springfield.
Rick Springfield,
You're at
thank
Springfield,
you.
yeah.
I was Springsteen to Springfield. Thank you. Man.
I'm really on it today,
When
man.
Tripp is the voice of reason, we got problems. You know what I mean? But I appreciate
know
him.
it.
Oaklawn.com to book your room, to get your tickets for the concert, or to get general information or more about the spa, or, again, reserve a table at one of the great restaurants. It's Oaklawn at Oaklawn.com. Entertainer's Guide, and What the Hell when we return.
Political strategist and host of the Sunday Buzz, Bill Vickery, gets in the mix with the guys on Morning Mayhem, courtesy of Chevy Retail Group. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
This is Sports Center.
Last night saw the beginning of the NBA play-in tournament as the Trailblazers beat the Suns 114-110, and in overtime, the Hornets beat the Heat 127-126. Tonight we'll see more play-in tournament action. The 76ers will host the Magic at 6:30, and at 9 o'clock, the Clippers will host the Warriors. Both games will be streamed on Prime Video. And last night, Razorback Baseball saw an in-state victory at Dickey-Stevens Park, defeating Arkansas Pine Bluff 12-2 in a 7-inning run rule game. This is the Hogs' 5th consecutive win, and they played away from Baum Walker Stadium for the 8th time in 9 games. Now the Hogs have another quick turnaround. This time they're playing in Fayetteville, taking on number 5 Georgia. The series starts tomorrow night on Jackie Robinson Day at 7 p.m. Tomorrow's game will be televised on ESPNU. I'm Trip Keeter for the Buzz Radio Network.
Justin Acri for FanDuel in partnership with Oaklawn Sports, now available here in Arkansas. With FanDuel, you can get in on college action any night of the week. Plus, you can even combine your bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at an even bigger payout. For a limited time, listen up, new Arkansas customers can get started with $300 in bonus bets, guaranteed when you place your first $5 bet. So just visit FanDuel.com/Arkansas to sign up today. That's FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get started with $300 in bonus bets when you place your first $5 bet. Play your game with FanDuel, now available here in Arkansas. 21 and up and present in Arkansas. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Steve, I think it's time to clean out our used car inventory, so we're slashing prices on everything from 4Runners, Wranglers, Broncos, F-150s, and more. Right now, we're doing sales tax paid on all pre-owned vehicles, and I've talked to the banks, and they are saying yes to 0 down.
We'll clear these vehicles out fast, so folks don't waste time. The best will go first.
Come see us today at the Big Lot, Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram, Alcoa Road and Benton.
It's the 50th anniversary Customer Appreciation Sale, Saturday, April 11th through Friday, April 17th at Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. Save 20 to 50% off store-wide and register to win $50,000 in giveaways, including a fantasy hot tub, salt system, pool heater, big green egg, and more. Special pricing on Caldera hot tubs and all Polywood furniture. It's the Luxury Pool and Spa 50th anniversary sale, April 11th through the 17th, and save up to 50% off store-wide. LuxuryPoolArkansas.com.
Fellas, y'all ready to do this? Yeah. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, boys and men in effect. Yeah, and it's about time. Yo, let's switch this up. Boys to men. Boys to men. Boys to men.
You're back in the zone, a place filled with sports, fun, knowledge, and sarcasm. Now, let's get back to more of the show in the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio with your host, Justin Acri. Keys to the Weekend with Susan Irwin-Prowse is brought to you by Willie D's. Established in 2003, Willie D's has grown into the premier nightlife venue in the Little Rock River Market. Willie D's. Come and get your Willie on.
We were talking to the break. Willie D's is coming along in North Little Rock, but still open on the south side of the river. Don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Don't forget it. I was going to say don't sleep on it, but again, you're not going to sleep at Willie D's. You're going to be wide awake having fun.
That's right.
Anyway,
Better be.
We're making some progress there. Are we saying 26 or 27 for the opening?
26. No,
Okay.
we're shooting for that late fall, and I believe that's going to be about when we do it. Maybe
Okay.
November, but hoping for that October.
All right. We don't have to wait to have fun, though.
No, not at all. Not at all. We got a lot going on. You can always head to entertainersguide.com for the latest live music updates across the state. And, of course, this segment is brought to you by Willie D's Dueling Pianos in the Little Rock River Market, open Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Like you said, we've got some great progress going on across the river. Y'all feel free to drive by and check it out. Very exciting stuff. Jazz in the Park today with Synergy Band at the River Market Pavilion. That is always a really fun time. Synergy, one of our friends, actually our drummer, Stephen Bailey. That's his band, and he plays for us in our original music band. Bad Habit is at the Rev Room Sunday for a free show. That is right. It is free. No pay at the door. At Sticky's this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they got a great lineup. Amber Violet on Thursday. Friday, I love the name of this, by the way. Big Papa Ben's and the Big Damn Horns. It just flows out. It's almost like
Is it a combo show?
I guess it is, because I've never seen them.
I can't
with
imagine somebody put Big Damn Horns in their name.
Right.
you'd have to be pretty gutsy to do that. They've been
I've
a long
seen Big Damn
established
Horns
staple.
everywhere,
Yeah.
you know.
I've seen them a million times.
Yeah, but Big Papa Ben's.
When
and
is
the
it? Where
Big
is it?
Damn Horns. Friday at Stickies.
Okay.
Saturday, Jet 420. Heard a lot of great things about them.
They're
Haven't
great.
got to see their show yet.
Yep.
Over in North Little Rock at Simmons Bank Arena. Thursday, Brandon Lake. So tomorrow we got Brandon Lake. Friday is ZZ Top and Dwight Yoakam. That's going to be an awesome show. We did get to open for ZZ Top like maybe 4 or 5 years ago at the River Market Amphitheater. And I guess that's First Security Amphitheater.
Was that the first show they had played, or one of the early shows after they had lost? Was it Frank?
Yes. No. Dusty.
Dusty, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And they had just gotten another bass player, which was the Tech for over 20 years.
So he knew his way around.
Oh yeah, they're such a great show. So tight, no click, there's no tracks. It's just them three having a blast. And of course, I geek out to all their. There's like a cloud guitar with lights in it. Their guitars are just incredible and very creative stuff. In the Argenta Arts District, I said that like I'm British, Argenta Arts District, Saturday, it's the Argenta Vibe Music Series featuring the Spook Lights and the Woe Dakota Band. Woe Dakota is great. Have not heard of Spook Lights. That's going to be pretty cool to see out there at the Argenta Vibe Music Series. Downtown in Hot Springs, of course, come to Oaklawn, see Susan and I at Pop's Lounge Friday and Saturday, 4 to 8. Friday. We actually are off Saturday, but we have our friend Steve Malik filling in for us on Saturday, and the John Calvin Brewer Band plays both nights late. So Steve Malik is going to be in our 4 to 8 spot on Saturday. Washita Bar and Grill has music outdoors all weekend, Thursday through Sunday. Thursday, there's Shane Thornton. Friday, Jack Bennett of Bad Habit. Saturday, Bailey Ray. Sunday, Brian Ramsey. Of course, we always do our small town shout out, and this week goes out to Atkins. The new venue, Blackwell Revival, has the Tina Cossie Band on Saturday. Tina Cossie Band is really great blues and rock band. They put on a great, entertaining show. Conway at King's Live. Friday is Patty and the Cakes. Saturday is Unraveled. And in El Dorado, we have Mad First Financial Music Hall. Saturday is Ted Nugent. With West Jeans. West Jeans sounds like a clothing company. I don't know who West Jeans is.
I do know West Jeans. I can't pick the music out.
Yeah.
We all know who Ted Nugent is.
Yeah, I was like, what kind of jeans are those? Those are West Jeans.
I didn't realize that Ted was still getting it done.
Yeah, Ted Nugent. That is one of my, the only concert tickets I've ever won on the radio was on the Buzz. And? I was about 11 or 12 years old, and my grandmother and I were in the car listening. And they were like, we're giving away. It was Toby Keith and Ted Nugent. And so I called in once, twice, 3 times, whatever, couldn't get through. And I was like, no. She's like, no, it's over. They've already got a winner. I was like, no, give me a second. And I just waited, and I called, and boom, it was it. We won the tickets, got to see Toby Keith. Ted Nugent opened for Toby Keith, and of course that was right after 9/11, and Ted Nugent shot a flaming arrow across the stage at a mannequin. You can use your imagination at who the mannequin might have been. Festivals across the state: Cabot Strawberry Festival, Arkansas Times Craft Beer Festival in Little Rock, the Mountain View Folk Festival, Bird Fest in Ozark, the Boonville Jazz Fest, and the Texarkana Catfish and Mudbug Festival. Mudbug Music Festival. Once again, always check out entertainersguide.com for all the cities across the state and live music near you. There is so much happening in the state of Arkansas that we haven't had listed here today, so go check it out. And we'll see you at Oaklawn this weekend.
What the hell's going on here?
What the hell's the matter with you?
All right, very short What the Hell segment here. Baby Jessica, remember this story? You guys ever heard of Baby Jessica?
Oh, yeah.
You may be a little young for this. So this young girl fell down a well in Texas, got stuck, and it took like this major effort to get her out. It was like an ongoing thing for a couple of days, and they finally got her out. It's a huge miracle. Turns out maybe they should have left her down there. She got arrested Saturday following a domestic disturbance at her home in Midland County, Texas. The 40-year-old faces charge of assault, causing bodily injury involving family violence, and was released after posting bond. McClure Morales, that's her new name, Jessica McClure Morales, became a global sensation in 87. She fell into a 22-foot well in her aunt's backyard at 18 months old. The dramatic 58-hour rescue captivated millions worldwide. Apparently, she's had a few problems since then.
Yeah.
Or at least she's having some now. Speaking of problems, how about Offset? ambushed by a large group of people who tried to rob him outside a Florida casino last week. He got shot in the leg, according to the FBI. Federal investigators say they're still searching for the suspects who assaulted Offset last Monday night at Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida. Throughout the assault, a single shot was fired into his leg before an unsuccessful attempt to remove the rapper's watch. What? Yeah. The 34-year-old rose to fame as part of Migos. Was hospitalized for a couple days, swiftly returned to the stage for a performance Saturday at a music festival at the University of Arkansas. Way to bounce back, baby!
That's funny.
Hope you're doing okay. And it's an interesting one. Let's go to Bozeman, Montana. Daniel's Gourmet Meats in Bozeman has launched what may be Montana's first 24-hour meat vending machine. Oh, yeah, you get off work late, the grocery store's closed, you just go to the meat vending machine and you pop out a sirloin or a filet, buddy. Yeah, round the clock. Third-generation butcher Austin Daniels installed the touchscreen device 2 weeks ago outside his Northeast Bozeman shop. It's operated for 10 years using family recipes spanning 3 generations. The refrigerated machine stocks daily fresh products, including bratwurst, jerky, meat sticks, bacon, and various steak cuts with items like bacon priced at $10.99. The unit has its own compressor, condenser, and temperature sensors to maintain freshness. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I'd love a meat machine at our local gas station stops.
You might call this a real D move, if you know what I mean. Michelle Dick, 55, arrested in Fort Wayne, Indiana, pending extradition to California, where authorities say she stalked former Fleetwood Mac guitarist Lindsey Buckingham, threw an unknown substance on him, and damaged his car. Michelle, you're 30 years behind, okay? I don't know that Lindsey Buckingham is worthy of stalking in 2026. Get your life together, okay? Let me tell you about Thomas Shaknovsky. He's a Florida physician, had his medical license suspended, and was indicted on a second-degree manslaughter charge. Authorities say he removed a patient's liver, which is fine, but he was supposed to be taking out his spleen, and it resulted in the 70-year-old man's death on the operating table. Whoops! They look the same to me! It's the spitting image! And last but probably least, Ari Hodara, a 58-year-old sales engineer from Paris, found out he had won Head of a Woman, $1 million Pablo Picasso painting with a $117 raffle ticket. Says, at first, I think I'll take advantage of it and keep it. Yeah, that'll last about a month. And then you're going to sell that sucker for $1 million plus.
Right.
It would be cool to have a Picasso, but not as cool as having $1 million.
How did it get in the raffle to begin with?
I don't know what happened there.
$17.
I don't have the backstory.
Oh, man.
But it is a cool deal. If it's cool if you win. EntertainersGuide.com. Appreciate Cliff stepping in his wife's stead. We'll have to get you an alternate opening.
Yeah, I know, right?
Why don't you produce one?
I'll have to try.
You produce try. There is no try.
Yeah,
do or do not. Why don't you produce an open
Okay.
and then send it, and then we'll have it for when you come in next time.
Perfect.
And you can do a new one for Susan, too, because I'm kind of over that one. I'll be honest with you. that haunting single piano key kind of wears me out. Anyway, we're a little overdue for that. So, if you want to whip something up, let AI do it.
Let's do it.
I mean, I don't care.
Nah, I won't do that.
Thank you. You're a real artist. Anyway. As we head into the break, if you're thinking about lunch, late lunch that is, maybe early dinner. I mean, it's the midweek. You can start making plans for the weekend if you want to splurge. Our friends at Cash are here to help. Now, if you're thinking about a special event, Cash is always the place to go, and you can reserve your spot now at 501-850-0265 or online at cashlittlerock.com. But you definitely want to speak to their team and get set up so they can help you through the process. They do a great job of not only reserving the space for you, up to 150 people, but also helping you with your menu, making sure that everything is down to the very last detail and covered for you so your special event goes off without a hitch. That's what they do at Cash. They are very detail-oriented. From the menu to the drinks to the service, a great experience and free valet parking in the evening time. You can't beat it, folks. Right in the heart of the River Market, and they are open for lunch as well. Tomorrow is their fried catfish lunch special. Look out. There's always great specials at dinner time as well. But, man, you can't beat the appetizers, the service, and for special events, it's the best. It is Cash in Little Rock.
Welcome to Moe's. Everyone knows that coming into Moe's for our Mo Monday special is the best deal in burritos. But what about those other 6 days? Well, let me introduce the new Mo Value Meal. Junior burrito, side of queso, chips, salsa, and a fountain drink for only $9.99. And the best part? It's available all day, every day at Moe's Southwest Grill. Now here's my daughter Andy Kate with a special reminder.
Remember, kids eat free on Sundays. Welcome to Moe's. I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Shipments of spring and summer fashions are arriving at Bell & Sword. That means swimwear from Saks, Peter Noir golf wear and shirts, Johnny O's store within a store. Be sure to check out the Faraday line and Martin Dingman shoes and leather goods. So hurry in for a great value on quality men's clothing at Bell & Sword for your spring and summer items, and you'll look fantastic. Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in downtown Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
Down south, a handshake means something, and we let our actions do the talking. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm is rooted in Southern tradition and grit. Southern born and raised and Arkansas-based, Brad Hendricks is named a Mid-South super lawyer year after year. So for car and big truck wrecks, medical malpractice, wrongful death, bankruptcy, and Social Security claims, his law firm produces results. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Southern roots, serious results.
FanDuel, in partnership with Oaklawn Sports, is now available in Arkansas. NBA fans, listen up. You can enter FanDuel's Play-In-Palooza for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets every day of the play-in tournament. All you have to do is place a live bet using your Play-In-Palooza token. Then you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. So don't just watch NBA play-in tournament from the sidelines. Visit FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get in on the action. And don't forget to enter FanDuel's Play-In-Palooza for a chance to win a share of $2 million in bonus bets. Play your game with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA. 21 plus and present in Arkansas. First online real money wager, only $5 first deposit required. Bonus issue as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
What's on Tap? Highlighting the biggest sporting events each day is brought to you by Flyway Brewing, with locations in Argenta, Breckenridge Village, Memphis, and Fayetteville. For more info, go to flywaybrewing.com. Fresh beer starts there. Follow the migration.
All right, back in the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort studio, Wes Moore is here. Appreciate Trip Keeter, and we are wrapping up here before we hand it off to Wes. Basically, you need to know about the NBA tonight. And Orlando, Philly, Golden State, L.A. at 6:30 and 9, respectively, both on Amazon Prime and on the Buzz. It's our friends Trey Reed and Mark Hedrick getting you over the Hump Day Blues at 7 o'clock with the Wild Side. Also, we have the Travelers playing over on Buzz 2 against Tulsa, 6:45 pregame, first in their division, but we got a long way to go, Wes. What's up?
Not much. I was just thinking UAMS should sponsor that Lakers-Golden State game tonight.
Maybe so.
With all the injuries that are going on, yeah. That's going to be that's kind of the intrigue of that play-in game. So, anyway, coming up, we're going to talk about the Diamond Hogs, their victory over UAPB, 5 straight for them. Also, we'll discuss the Razorbacks' newest portal addition with Jeremiah Wilkinson from Georgia. I think that's a nice pickup. Needed the point guard. And then Chris Turnage, NFL Draft, a week from tomorrow.
To celebrate their partnership with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, your Arkansas Chevy dealers are giving away a 2027 Chevy Silverado 1500. For complete rules and to register to win, current Arkansas Game and Fish license holders should visit ChevySweepstakes.com/Arkansas Truck Hunt or see your Arkansas's best Chevy dealer for more details. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents 18 years or older who reside in Arkansas. Contest ends 12/31/26. Void where prohibited.
It's the 50th anniversary Customer Appreciation Sale, Saturday, April 11th through Friday, April 17th.